What's going on? It's your boy Buck. Today we are going to figure out who is the undeniable GOAT. Is it LeBron James? Is it Michael Jordan? Is it somebody else? Today I'm going to drop LeBron James into the 1984 NBA draft class, and we're going to see Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. We're going to watch their entire careers. I'm not going to be the GM. I'm going to stay hands off. We're going to watch these guys do what they do. See where they get drafted. See how many points they put up. See if they get MVP. See if they get championships. And by the end of this video, we're going to have undeniable proof of who is the GOAT. Because I'm sick and tired of these conversations.
The 1983 NBA season is here, and the stage is set for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird to battle for the throne. Magic leads the Showtime Lakers, ready to reclaim the title. Bird and the Celtics are hungry for revenge, determined to prove they're still the kings of the East. These two legends are at the top of their game, but with the powerful Sixers and rising challengers, the road to the title is far from easy. Magic, Bird. The 1983 NBA season begins now. Who will come out on top?
Oh, that was pretty cool. I had never seen that before. So let's go ahead. Let's jump right on into this thing. All right. We'll let you guys see the settings that we're rocking with. I don't know about that. Automate, negative. Online, negative. Salary cap, that's fine. FIBA tournament. Was that even around back then? So, realistically, it doesn't really matter which team we pick for this first season because, we have to get through it and then we can get to the draft where LeBron and Jordan are. So it doesn't really matter which team I am. So I'm just going to go with the Sixers. The Magic versus Bird era. Here are some of the major changes happening in this era. The Hornets, Heat, Magic, and Timberwolves join in 88 and 89. There's more physical play, and hand-checking is allowed, and the vintage 80s era presentation with simple overlays. San Diego Clippers moved to LA in 84. The Kings moved to Sacramento in 85. Several new floors, guys. Several new floors. Several new uniforms as well. Unique 80s commentary during gameplay, and zone defense is banned. Holy smokes, dude. I remember back in second grade, that's all we ran was zone defense. Imagine it being banned. We are going to use the 1984 draft class, but we editing it. So we're going to take the lowest rated overall player in this draft class, which happens to be Blake Bullard. I am sorry, Blake. You are getting replaced by rookie LeBron James. Dude, he is drippy. I mean, he's like jacked, but at the same time, he's a little overweight. But at the same time, he's got these sick oos tattoos over here, and he's also got these... I don't even know how to describe those over there. But it doesn't matter because he's getting replaced with the one and only rookie LeBron James. So we want to import appearance and attributes. Boom. And we got LeBron in. So if we go like this, now we can see LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, John Stockton, all in the same draft. So we're gonna send through the year. We're gonna see where these guys fall. We're gonna see which team gets to draft them, which team gets the privilege of drafting them. And I'm so, we are in NBA 2K26 and we still got guys like Guy Farmer in the 1984 draft class. Like, come on, 2K. What the hell? Yo, I think this will be updated as the season goes along, but because there's no way that LeBron's going to fall to the 21st pick and join the Boston Celtics. Could you guys imagine? As if the Boston Celtics need any help. So let's go ahead. Let's go in here. Let's go with a team handled by the CPU. I want all this to be handled by the CPU. All right, because I'm not controlling nothing. Roster automation. Trades, none of this. I'm really nobody. You can consider me the commissioner this year. really every year, because I am letting these GMs do their thing. I am letting the players do their thing. If they want to, get traded, shit, it's going to be on them. That's going to be on them. All right, here we go. All right, so we just passed the trade deadline, and I'm going to see if any trades were made. Was anything shook up? Boom, boom. No, there's been no trades this year. All right, well, I'm going to flip trade approval on. I'm never going to deny a trade. I just want to be informed of the trades. That way I know what's happening around the league. Closing in on the end of the season here, the Philadelphia 76ers are not doing too shabby. We're about to see where all of the teams land. Our MVP goes to Magic Johnson, averaging 18.8 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 13.9 assists. I mean, this dude is a dog. He didn't shoot a single three all year. He's got 0% from the three. But, he's doing everything else. Ralph Sampson, Rookie of the Year. Kevin McHale, Sixth Man of the Year. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Player goes to LaSalle Thompson. He was so close to averaging a double-double, bro. That sucks, bro. Brad Nelson, Coach of the... 78-4? Nah. 78-4. We are starting this off with the Lakers absolutely setting an all-time record with 78 wins and 4 losses. Are you kidding me? 78? All right, All-NBA first team. What do you expect? Anything different? So Moses Malone led the league with 31 points. All right, I mean, this is the moment that we get to see who has the top 3 picks. Who is going to get a shot to take Michael Jordan, LeBron James? And if someone takes Hakeem Olajuwon over either of those two, I might lose it. So let's go ahead. Let's go take a look. We got to go here. What? No, we got to go over here. I'm so dumb. Let's go ahead and take a look. Bro, I can't find stats and standings. I'm so stupid. NBA standings. Here we go. Okay. Eastern Conference. Let's see. The Chicago Bulls and the Seattle Supersonics have the best odds at 1 and 2. Next up is the Washington Bullets. And then after them, it's going to be the Kansas City Kings. So this is actually insane. If Michael Jordan could go to Chicago, or what if they picked LeBron? Wow. I mean, we got to get to the lottery to see how this thing plays out. But what the heck is this? Bruh, I just been transported back into 1970s. And maybe even April 15th of 1984, you could say. Well, that's crazy. All right, let's simulate this and let's see who ends up getting that top pick. Simulate the round. Let's see what happens. That is a clean sweep out east. Wow. All right. We got the Lakers versus the Jazz and the Celtics versus the Sixers. Yeah, I mean, we know this team. This team is OP. They won 78 games this year, and they're going up against the Jazz. And this is before the Jazz were the Jazz, really. This is the Adrian Dantley Jazz, so that should be kind of easy out there for LA. Great team. First Philly. Great team. Let's see how this shakes out. Gentlemen sweep out east. And the Lakers had to come back. Whoa. Game 1 went to the Jazz. Game 2 went to the Lakers. Game 3 went to the Lakers. Game 4 went to the Jazz. It was 2-2. Game 5 went to the Jazz. 3-2. Game 6 went to the Lakers. 3-3. And the Lakers win it. Wow. All right, let's see how this finals plays out. Simulate. Celtics win game 1. Magic Johnson gave it everything he had. He still cannot pull it out. It came down to a 2-point game, and they had 4 more turnovers. So that's how you lose. That's how you lose the finals, bro. Come on. Why am I low-key a Lakers fan right now? I don't know. I feel like, why am I cheering for them? I have no idea why. I'm certainly not going to cheer for the Celtics. That's for sure. Okay? Hear me here and hear me now. You're never going to hear me cheer for the damn Celtics. Alright, so I guess we have to go with the Lakers. And they won 78 games. You know I love greatness. Let's see. 1-1. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Triple-double. Boom. Celtics win it again. Celtics win it again. Celtics win it again. Oh. And our champions of the first year of the Boston Celtics, with Larry Bird winning the Finals MVP. What's very interesting to me is that this NBA season played out very similar to the way it did in real life back in 1984. The only real, major difference is that instead of Larry Bird winning the regular season MVP, which he did in real life, in our simulation, Magic Johnson won that MVP. And, did he win it because they won 78 games? Probably. Larry had numbers to easily win this award as well. But in real life, Larry won it. In our simulation, Magic Johnson won it. In real life, the Celtics won the NBA championship, and Larry Bird won the Finals MVP this year. It was a 7-game series in real life, though. Very interesting to me how similar it played out to real life. So let's go ahead and see where everything falls. So before we can see who gets the number 1 overall pick, we gotta do some changes. These are just all accepted. I don't really gotta do anything, but these are the new changes. A player fouled in transition with a clear path to the basket will receive 2 free throws and retain possession of the ball. That's wow. Relocate and rebrand the San Diego Clippers to the Los Angeles Clippers. New uniforms for the Pacers and the Jazz. Of course, we accept all of those. League meetings. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, well, this is quite anticlimactic. There is no real lottery to see other than the top 2 teams that get a lottery pick. And it's crazy to me to see that we had saw the Supersonics with the lowest odds, with the worst record in the West. But they traded their pick to the Clippers in some previous deal. And the Clippers got this pick from Seattle as a part of a trade that took place August 18th of 1983. The Clippers sent Tom Chambers, Al Wood, and 2 future draft picks to the Supersonics. In return, the Clippers received James Donaldson, Greg Kessler, and the 1984 first-round pick, which was later used to select Michael Cage in real life, but not in our simulation, ladies and gentlemen. The Clippers are going to be getting themselves either Michael Jordan or LeBron James. And if they take Hakeem Olajuwon, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's get into it. The number 2 pick goes to the Clippers. Okay, so it's going to stay as is. The Bulls are going to get that first pick. Are they going to select Michael Jordan? Time will tell. Hakeem Olajuwon's hitting more threes than Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Bro, this point guard couldn't even bench press a single one. He weighs 165 pounds. 165 pounds soaking wet. He couldn't bench press at all. I mean, look at his face, bro. He looks malnourished. Go eat a protein bar. Welcome to the 1984 NBA Draft. The Chicago Bulls are now on the clock. With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select LeBron James. From St. Vincent, St. Mary's. And the Clippers, let's see, y'all better take who you have been gifted at number 2. And they do. They follow through. They take the guy in light blue from North Carolina, shooting guard Michael Jordan, to the Clippers. And it's crazy that the Bulls snaked his ass like that. But let's see if the Bullets go ahead and take Hakeem Olajuwon. They don't. They take John Stockton, leaving the Kings. Do they take Hakeem Olajuwon? Does he fall further? He gets selected. All right, we're going to go ahead, sim to the end. We've seen everything we need to. LeBron James goes number 1 overall. And you know what? The age might have something to do with it, because he is by far the youngest. Because, back in this time, the players had to go to college for a couple years. All right, so it looks like we are going to be following the Bulls and the Clippers. And we're going to see... we're going to see what happens. Who becomes the GOAT? Who takes this thing by the nuts and declares themselves as the greatest of all time. So as soon as I can figure out how to switch teams, I'll be right back. We're gonna go. Let's see who the best player in free agency is. I mean, there are some good players out here in free agency. Okay, some of these players can make a real difference on a playoff team. Okay, there's a 78 win team out there, boys. So if you gotta spend $1 million, maybe think about it. Maybe think about bringing in Jim Paxton to pair alongside LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron James.
But there's nothing I can do about it. So let's see. Here are the players that are signed. Paxton goes to the Pacers. The Warriors get two players. Two pretty good players. Let's see. Did the Bulls sign anybody? Oh yeah, Dwayne Farmer. Who did the Clippers get? Billy McKinney and Glenn Potter. It looks like LeBron and Jordan are about to ball out. These boys are about to ball out. Let's see. We got... Okay, you know what? The Clippers might make some noise. Are y'all seeing this team? Bill Walton. I mean, sure, power forward position is a little bit weak, but you got Michael Jordan, you got Terry Cummings, you got Norm Nixon, and Ricky Pierce to back up MJ. This is a solid squad. Let's look at the Bulls. Oh boy. LeBron's in a bad spot. Oh no. Oh, the Bulls are not going to be good. The Bulls are not going to be good. I promise you that. The Bulls are not going to be a good team. We're going to use the 1985 draft class. That is right. And we're heading to the next season. They got the Bulls as the 12th best team in the league. That's a fabricated lie. There is no shot. There are no shot there are that many teams worse than this. You're telling me the Cleveland Cavaliers are worse? Yeah, they're worse. Alright, yeah, you know what? John Stockton's over there. And we know we got Akeem Olajuwon over here. Yo, the Kings are not a bad team either. Alright, let's get through the season. Let's see if any trades are made. If anything pops off, I'll let you guys know. First trade. Again, this is asking for our approval. And I am not the GM. We are just seeing this so we know the trades that are made. It's the Kings and the Bucks are swapping some players and they're getting a second round pick. Really nothing. But I wanted to let you guys know that the trade system is working. Don't get too worried. The Bulls are having a 500 season. It's the trade deadline. We are not going to stop simulating. We're going to push right on through. The first time LeBron James and Michael Jordan faced off. Oh no. Is MJ hurt? Did MJ get hurt? No. Am I blind? Maybe I'm blind, but I don't see him there. So maybe he was hurt. Let's go take a look. 28 games. Are we 28 games in? MJ got hurt for a little bit of the season. Okay. So that first game they did not face off. Jordan was hurt. Let's see the next time they face off, and we're going to go to that date. Feb 7. LeBron James was an all-star in his first year. Michael Jordan was not. So, does the injury have something to do with that? Potentially. But let's go. Here we are. We're going to watch this thing with Simcast. And maybe we hop in and see how the boys are playing the game near the end. Let's do it. Clippers take an early, big lead. Jordan's team is just better, you know? And LeBron and the boys are coming back. They're fighting. They're putting in that work, and they're taking the lead. We're in the fourth quarter. It ain't that close. It's not that close at all. They're pulling away. They've pulled away. Yep. The Clippers get it done. The Clippers get it done. And Jordan goes on for a show. Way outperforming LeBron. Way outperforming LeBron. He said, yo, I wasn't here for the first matchup, Bron. Here's what I got for you. 27-5-1. And LeBron went 6-1-9? Booyaka, booyaka! Clippers beat the Bulls. They split the series. They split the series in the first season. Let's go to the end. Let's see if either of the teams make the playoffs, which it looks like the Clippers are going to do. They almost have the same record as the Lakers. Whoa. And y'all know what the Lakers did last year. Let me not remind y'all. Clippers are on, they just lost 2 in a row, but they were on a crazy win streak there in the month of February. They did not lose. Well, except for the last day of February. That's quite unlucky. Magic Johnson with back-to-back MVPs, 20 points, 14 assists, 8.5 rebounds, 1.5 steals. That's crazy. LeBron James winning Rookie of the Year. His face looks a little weird. He looks weird without the headband at this young age. And it also doesn't look like him. That just doesn't look like LeBron James. But he averaged 24.8, 6 and 6, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He's shooting 3-pointers. He's the first guy we've seen with 3-point percentage there. And, well, there's Byron Scott really killing it with 3-point percentage, so let me not even talk. Ralph Sampson, James Worthy, Casey Jones, Jaden Woods. I mean, the Celtics just holding it down. Jordan and LeBron. Jordan averaged more points than LeBron, yo. It's all the other stuff that that LeBron's doing. 4 and 5. He's got 6 and 7. 2 and 1.3. Yeah. I mean, LeBron killed it. This isn't even the all rookie first team. This is all NBA. So, yeah, and they're both on all defensive. And they're both on all rookie. Wow. Wow. These boys dominated. And let's see what they led their teams to. The Clippers are the 3 seed in the West. The Bulls are the 6 seed in the East. And we know that the Bulls team is a little bit worse. A little bit worse overall wise. You know, they're starting a 68 overall at point guard. So don't expect them to go far. All right, and over here, they're going up against the Spurs. George Gervin, Artis Gilmore. Let's get through the round. I mean, look, the Bulls got eliminated. The Clippers got eliminated. It didn't matter. Both teams lose in the first round. All right, let's get through. Let's see who wins. The Celtics with another championship. So Magic Johnson with back-to-back MVPs. But the Celtics with back-to-back championships. And Kevin McHale brings home the Finals MVP this time. It was a 4-2 series. And, you know, the Lakers got to be thinking, what do we have to do? What do we have to do to beat the Celtics in the finals? Maybe make a trade. I don't know. Some dogs are retiring. Who cares? Some staff's retiring. Who cares? Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Elvin Hayes. Who cares? Oh, Bob Lanier, your jersey got retired. I don't fucking care. All lottery picks are now done via weighted draw. All lottery teams have equal odds. That's crazy. That means missing the playoffs by 1 game and losing every game in the season gives you equal odds at the first overall pick. That's crazy that they did this back in the day. Bulls are getting some new uniforms. Lakers are getting a new floor. Nuggets are getting some new uniforms and floor. And the Kings are moving from Kansas City to Sacramento with their boy Akeem Olajuwon. All right. Who does the number 1 overall pick gonna go to? The Kings! Whoa, the Kings just got really lucky there. And they're going to pair Akeem Olajuwon with a dog. Let's see where the Bulls and Clippers are. Bulls have number 13, Clippers have number 20, so draft picks here don't really matter. They got the number 1 overall pick, and they get to choose between Patrick Ewing or Karl Malone to pair with Akeem Olajuwon. That's incredible. They're going to be insane. I don't know who I'd take. Probably, I'm having Pat Bev type feelings right now.
What do you think about when Karl Malone gets included on teams like this?
I like it. I mean, I think he's top 20 greatest players to play.
You think Karl Malone is? But what about his off the court stuff? You know, does that factor in at all?
I really don't know a lot of off the court stuff about Karl Malone.
He got a 13-year-old pregnant. Timeout? You need a timeout? A 30-second?
No, fool.
Full?
I need a fucking full timeout. You wait a second. I have a question.
Talk to me.
When you said 13-year-old pregnant, was he 16?
I think it was a grown-up. Let's check. He was 20, and he got a 13-year-old pregnant. That doesn't seem cool to me.
Wow. I didn't.
The kid did go on to go to the I think the NFL.
I guess I would take Ewing. I guess I would have to take Ewing because yeah, we all know. We know about you, bro. And we don't mess with you around here. So I would have to take Ewing. But let's see what they going to do. The number 1 overall pick in the 1985 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings are selecting Karl Malone to pair with Akeem Olajuwon as they plan to dominate the West for the next 20 years. The Warriors pick up Patrick Ewing. And we're about to get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. All right. Bulls pick up Terry Porter. That is a good pick. They really need a point guard. They had a 68 starting out there for most of the season. So that is a hell of a pick for the Bulls. Really proud of them for that. And the Clippers get Bill Wennington. He played in the league for a good amount of time. I'm sure they were really eyeing up Manute Bol. But that Bull got picked. So they had to, they had to settle with the other 7-footer. All right. Let's see who's in free agency. Eddie A. Johnson. Gerald Henderson Sr. All these long-ass names. All right, let's see if our boys, let's see if our team sign anybody. All right, well, that happened pretty quick. Signed. We're looking for the Bulls. The Bulls did not sign a single player. They said, we are perfectly fine getting fucking swept in the first round. We don't care. The Clippers signed anybody? Clippers brought in Lionel Hollins and Camby Russell, 2 solid players. The Clippers continue to get better, and the Bulls continue to do nothing. They continue to do nothing. This team is trash. Yeah, I mean, sure. You got 2 point guards, okay? Good for you, okay? You got a shooting guard. I just don't like it. Looking at the Clippers, Norm Nixon is still around for another year. Jordan's up to a 91. Whew. Ricky Pierce. Terry Cummings is up to a 90. Jeff Turner and Donaldson and Wennington. I mean, they kind of overkill with the centers. Maybe they trade one of these guys. They kind of need a... they're stacked. It really doesn't matter. They're stacked. They don't need nothing. They don't need a damn thing. This team is going to win the championship probably this year. Don't be surprised if we see Michael Jordan and the Los Angeles Clippers holding up a championship trophy in year number 2. Let's check out this draft class. Who is everyone fighting for? There are some good depth players here. There are no superstars. So let's get to the end of the season. Trade deadline came and went. No trades happened. These are the All-Stars. LeBron James made it. With Michael Jordan as well becoming an All-Star. Hakeem Olajuwon. His running mate, Karl Malone is not an all-star, but he's only a rookie, so we can't expect too much this early. And we're going to get back to simulating. The Clippers are 30-16. The Bulls, again, are right around 500. So we'll stay on here, and we'll get to the end of the season. We'll check back in, see who wins MVP. All right, so the Bulls are really bad. Magic Johnson brings in his third consecutive MVP. Will the Lakers be able to bring home a title for the first time, though? Who knows? Karl Malone. Why are you telling me to stay silent, bruh? Why are you telling me to keep a secret, bruh? Why are you looking like that at me, bruh? What the heck? I know what you did. I ain't gonna stay silent. You know what? Matter of fact, I'ma tell everyone. I'ma tell everyone what you did. Go ahead, run the clip. Run it.
I really don't know a lot of off the court stuff about Karl.
He got a 13-year-old pregnant.
Paris Finley. Who the hell? All right, let's go. Defensive Player of the Year goes to LeBron James.
LeBron James.
This man put on this season defensively. Let's see. In his second season, he's already Defensive Player of the Year. 2.5 blocks, 2.2 steals. This is something LeBron James has always wanted in his career, but he's never been able to get. This simulation is telling us that if he was playing back in 85, 86, he would have got it. He would have got it his second season. He wouldn't have lost to, Rudy Gobert. He wouldn't have lost to Ben Wallace. He wouldn't have lost to those guys. He would have won. That's crazy. Coach of the Year, the 73-9 Lakers. That's like... it's second. It's second best because they won 78 games before. But if that never had happened, real life, that would be the record. 73-9. Holy smokes. This Lakers team is putting on a dynasty. I know this video was supposed to be about LeBron James and Michael Jordan. But Magic Johnson's saying hello. Magic Johnson saying, what would happen if I never had to stop playing? Magic Johnson is taking this thing over. Let's see if they can win the chip, though. Michael Jordan did not make All-NBA first team. Michael Jordan did not make All-NBA second team. His teammate did. Michael Jordan did not make All-Defensive team. Did Michael Jordan play this year? They're the 5 seed. Numbers were down. And look, I get it. He did play less games. He missed 27 days with an ankle sprain. LeBron James missed 2 days because he got poked in the eye. So this Bulls team is just straight doo-doo. It is LeBron having to carry. This Clippers team is OP. And now, Bill Walton's losing overall because he's getting older. Ricky Pierce is losing overall. He's getting older. All these guys are getting a little older. So the Clippers' time may be shoring up. But these two right here, if these two could stick together for a majority of this video, they might be able to win a couple chips. 25 and 23. They are both 90 overalls. This team has 290 overalls. Magic Johnson saying hello. 99. All right, let's go. Let's get through this. Simulate the round. The Bulls get swept. Did you expect any different going against Isaiah Thomas and those Pistons? The Clippers win. Oh! The San Antonio Spurs upset the Lakers. What the hell happened? Georgie. All right, well, hey, look. The San Antonio Spurs opened the doors for the Clippers to get to the finals. We would have loved an LA matchup in the second round, but we're not going to get it. Simulate game. They win the first game. Sim through game. They win the second game. And they sweep the Spurs, the 8-seeded Spurs. Now they got to play the 3-seeded Portland Trailblazers, who have Fat Lever, Clyde. I think they can do it. Detroit got bounced over here, and Philly got bounced too. Portland wins game 1. Portland wins game 2. What's going on, boys? What's going on, boys? What? Say 14 points, Jordan? Shoot it. What's his tendencies? He's got 99 shot tendency. It's not like he can't shoot it more. Come on. Y'all gotta win. Y'all need this game. 3-1. It's wraps, bro. And look at the other side. Milwaukee's up 3-1. Come on. This is going to be the easiest season to get a chip. And they blew it. These boys blew it. They had no shot. And they came back 3-1. Game 7, May 22nd, 1986. Everyone and their grandmothers losing their damned minds because the Portland Trailblazers had a 3-1 lead on the Clippers. But now it's Game 7. It's a night game in Portland. Let's go. The Clippers are off to a hot start, but the Portland Trailblazers come back, and they come back strong. And they are taking this game. I mean, truly, it's going to be a wash. Or is it? We're in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point game. It's a 4-point game. There's 8 minutes left. It is a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. Okay. We're going to hop in around 2 minutes. Okay. We're going in. We're going in to watch. Yo, why are there 2 controllers? What? I only have one controller. Why is there literally someone else connected to my game right now? Am I playing the Herobrine of 2K? What the heck? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to this grainy gameplay.
From about 19, count it!
Seeing some real fire from Drexler. This is what coach was hoping to get out of the young player.
Jordan against Drexler.
He knew the defense would collapse on him inside and did his best to get to the line.
So the first one from within 5.
Hey, although he's young, Jordan has already proven he belongs and he's here to stay. Athletic, creative. This guard does not lack confidence one bit.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Well, I'll tell you this, in a close game, you love having a guy like him at the string.
Cummings against Drexler. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Oh, good on the layup.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Cummings against Drexler. That's one up from 19. Rebounded by Thompson. And for Portland, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays, and see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. That one drops.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
What's their biggest problem so far? Taking care of the ball.
Yes, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, they've made some outstanding plays, but way too many turnovers as well.
Yeah, that goes in.
We need it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Clyde Drexler killed it. He got hurt. Yeah, it's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. But, the Clippers, they got far. And, we can... Yeah, I mean, the Blazers were pretty good. Clyde Drexler was on a mission. You cannot deny that man of his trophy there. That should have been us. That should have been Jordan with that trophy. That should have been the Clippers with a championship already. Looking at the Bulls like y'all made the wrong choice taking LeBron at number 1. Y'all made the wrong choice. But that didn't happen. They got bounced. So we're going to have to take it to next season and see what happens. Right now, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but I think LeBron's doing it. All right. Jared Antetokounmpo. Bro, is this Giannis's great-grandfather? Just retired from the league? 14 years pro? And he's going to go back home to Greece? Say what up to his great-grandson? Giannis Antetokounmpo, and say, one day, my child's child, you shall be an MVP. An MVP that I never was, as I am only a 51 overall. You never, okay. A 14-year NBA vet who's never played a single game. The Bucks are getting new uniforms and floors, and the Warriors are getting new uniforms. That's fine. Here we go. We know this draft isn't really nothing that crazy. It really isn't nothing, you don't really want to win this draft. There's no superstars. If you get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, you're probably going to wind up with the same level of player. So let's see where everyone winds up. The Warriors jump, and the Supersonics fall to 5. That really sucks for them, but the Kings are at 12, the Bulls are at 10, and the Clippers don't have a pick. They gave it away to Cleveland, somehow. All right, let's see. This is a big draft. For the Bulls to pair someone with LeBron. They might be able to get someone big. The Golden State Warriors are now on the clock. And with the first overall pick in the 1986 NBA draft, they select a AI-generated player who isn't real named Kenny Walker. Kenny Walker. All right, y'all blew it, Golden State. Y'all could have had somebody, and y'all chose Kenny Walker. Chuck Pearson goes number 2. Ron Harper, number 3. Arvydas Sabonis goes to the Hawks at number 4. Seattle Supersonics take Brad Daughtry, great player. Mark Price goes number 6 to Dallas. Wardell Curry gets drafted to the Denver Nuggets, the father of Stephen and Seth Curry. Dylan James, we don't even know who that dude is. We don't know who you are, bro. You're fake. Let's see who the Bulls take. They better take somebody good. They better take somebody I know. Drazen Petrovic. Damn, he would have been good with LeBron. Damn, he would have been good sitting in the corner. Ooh, that's a good pick for the Spurs. All right, Chicago. Who are you going to pair? Chris Washburn. You're going to take Chris Washburn. You think that's going to make any difference? Chris Washburn. Who do the Clippers take? Oh, they didn't have it because they gave us the Cavs, of course. They would have had Chester. We took Chris Washburn, 75 overall. There was a better center that went right after him we could have had. But he has 5 badges. Dennis Rodman was there. Would have loved to have Dennis Rodman. Scott Skiles was there. Would have loved to have Scott Skiles. But I am not Le GM. If you guys want another video where I am Le GM and I am making these decisions, drop it down in the comments below and let me know. I'd love to do that. Let me know what you guys want to see. Nate McMillan in the second? All right, let's get to free agency. Oh my gosh. This free agency is loaded. This free agency is going to determine the next 4 to 5 years of this sim. Do the Chicago Bulls have any money? They ain't gonna have no money. The Jazz do not need to get him. Who signed where? Clyde Drexler went to the Jazz. That's a problem. Where did Magic Johnson go? Oh, he stayed put. The Bulls sign a power forward. Pretty good player. Clippers get Norm Nixon back. And they keep it moving. Let's see the overalls of our players. Jordan's up to a 94. LeBron's up to a 95. But look at Jordan's teammates. He's got a chance every year. We're going to use that draft class. We're going to get this next season rolling. Whoa. No LeBron. Jordan and Cummings are there, but no LeBron. Is LeBron hurt? Michael Jordan in the dunk contest. Is LeBron hurt? Every Every time we look at the Bulls, they got a record of either 21-22 or 22-21. They are so consistent. They are so consistent. Every time, these boys don't miss. They win and then they lose. And then they win and then they lose. And then they win and then they lose. Gotta give it to them. Oh my gosh, LeBron tore his MCL. He ain't never gonna be the same. He ain't never gonna be the same. It is the ripe year of 1987. You tear your MCL, LeBron's never gonna dunk again. Please tell me that's not the truth. Please tell me this isn't that realistic. Please tell me that the doctors are good back in 2K back in the day. Because in 1987, that was a career ender. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So let's get to the end. Maybe the Bulls will tank, get themselves a good draft pick. Which, to be fair, let's go ahead and take a look at who's even in this draft. We need the Bulls to tank. We need the Bulls to tank. Imagine the irony of the Bulls getting Scottie Pippen to pair with LeBron James. They ain't gonna be the worst team in the league, though, right? Yeah, I mean, they're gonna make the playoffs. No way. How is this team going to make the playoffs without LeBron James? Terry Porter, who's an all-star, by the way. Terry Porter, the all-star, by the way. We don't even have nobody. Our whole team is hurt. These Clippers, and now look, right hand to God, I am not a mathematician. But shouldn't we be in second place? Shouldn't we as the Clippers be in second place? Somebody call Ronnie 2K for me. Let him know that Buck 2K is trying to figure out what is this? What do we got to do to get the math right? Because shouldn't the math be automatic? Shouldn't the math be automatic? I feel like the math should be automatic. Wow. Clippers are finishing this strong. Clippers are, that's a tough loss at the end.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot!
Michael Jordan. He gets it done. He gets it done. Michael Jordan with the MVP. The MVP. Michael Jordan. Give it up for MJ getting the first MVP of the season of the challenge, and really going out there and putting on a show and leading his team to new heights. So we're gonna make a mark. MJ MVP. He's got one. Rookie of the year goes to Brad Daughtry. Jay Humphries, 6 man. MJ with defensive player of the year, matching the defensive player of the year that LeBron got last time. So easily MJ has taken the lead. Easily. At this point in both of their careers, he's led his team to a 63-19 season. The number 1 overall seed. And now look, LeBron was hurt. LeBron tore his MCL. And we had been wondering if he was going to be able to come back. We're in the playoffs. Is he back? He's back. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's back. He averaged 31 and 10. 6.5 points. Why didn't he win MVP? Why didn't he win MVP? Because he only played half the games. But oh boy, howdy, LeBron James is mad. On the 7 seed versus Detroit. First round of the playoffs, we got a matchup. And we'll see. Over here, Golden State sneaked in. After having the first overall pick last year and throwing it away. Who do they draft again? Kenny Walker. That's right. Kenny Walker. I am sorry. I am sorry. All right, Kenny Walker's a dog. He'll be starting next year over Larry Smith. Next to Patty Ewing? That's insane. This is a good team. They might upset the Clips. All right, let's go a game at a time. Bulls win game 1, and they lose game 2. The Clippers win game 1. And they win game 2. And the Bulls lost game 3. Really need this one, guys. They got it. Clippers sweep. Come on, Bulls. Let's see. Let's see if we can hop in and watch anything. It's not looking good. It's looking like they are beating up. They are sure as hell not beating up on LeBron, I'll tell you that. LeBron is beating up on them. But they are not going to be able to come back from that. That is a 30-point game in the third and the fourth quarter. So, Bulls get eliminated. A little revenge from last year. They lost, they lost the Glide. They lost Clyde the Glide. He went and joined Utah, and they got swept in the first round. So, let's see. Oh, I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all, and I'm really sorry I didn't pause it to go to a game 7, although we probably wouldn't have been able to jump in. It's a 10-point game. But Jordan had 42. Jordan had 42 in a losing effort. Why did they lose? The center missed 7 shots? Bro, how does the center miss 7 shots? Aren't these like layups and dunks? He's missing 7 shots? Ooh, Jordan's about to be on his ass. No way. All right, well, maybe it's the year the Lakers get it done. Let's see. Nope. John Stockton, the 3rd overall pick in the same draft as LeBron and MJ, gets the championship first. And he averages 18 points and 17 assists doing it. He averaged 18 points and 17 assists doing it. Are you kidding me? It was a game 7 effort in which Magic Johnson just did not pull through. Oh, man. The Bullets? What kind of history are we in? What kind of standings is this? Where am I? So Jordan, breaks the 3 streak. It goes Celtics, Trailblazers, Bullets. Wow. All right, we're moving on. Dr. J's retiring. Thank you for your service, big man. Hall of Fame inductees got to be Dr. J. The Doctor. Retire number 6 in Philly, as you should. That's the doc. Top 3 picks are done via random weighted draw. Remaining lottery picks are determined by team record. Okay. So that changes that rule where it was like the team that misses the playoff by a game has the same odds of getting number 1 overall as the team that lost all 82 games. So that changes that. So now the top 3 are done via random draw. So that's good. I'm glad that's changing. The Bulls are getting a new uniform and floor. The Bullets, after a fresh championship, are getting some new logos and new floors and new uniforms. Cavs are getting new uniforms and floors, and the Knicks are getting a new uniform. Again, you really want the top pick here. The Bulls, we have a shot. Come on, bump us. Dang. We really wanted that. With both 6 and 9, will the Bulls move up? It's a good question. The Phoenix Suns drop to 5, allowing the Cavaliers to jump into the top 3. The Spurs. The Cavs. Okay. So the Supersonics got to get this one or the next one. The Knicks. And then the Supersonics get number 1 overall. That's crazy. The Bulls have 6 and 9. Let's see come draft night if they do any movements. I want to see how much money do the boys have? Nothing? Okay, so neither team has any salary cap to really do anything. And again, I'm not Le GM. Even though I want to be Le GM, I want to help these teams out to get the players that are good. I feel like that's a little less fun because I know who to draft and who to pick. It's kind of cool to see. But y'all let me know what y'all want to see in the future. The Supersonics get Scottie Pippen. He would have looked good in Chicago. Come on. The Knicks select David Robinson. The Cavaliers select Kenny the Jet Smith from inside the NBA on TNT with Chuck, Kenny, Ernie, and Shaq. That's who got drafted right off of the announcement table. The Spurs select Reggie Lewis, great player. Suns select Derek McKee. Bulls are up. Who are they going to select? The Bulls are trading their pick, number 6 overall, to get Jay Sundvold, point guard, 80 overall, and a second round pick in 88. And again, this is just approval. This isn't, yeah, I approve it. We have a trade to announce. Because we still have pick 9. So that was big brain right there. We just traded a pick for an 80 overall player. There's no 80 overall players left. We just got an 80 overall player and a second round pick. We made out like a bandit. Let's see who the Supersonics take with our pick. Kevin Johnson. Oh my God, I would have rather had Kevin Johnson. Oh my gosh. No way y'all traded that for Kevin? Oh, Kevin was on the board. Oh, I spammed through it. There's another trade. Oh, I spammed through it. We're going to be on the same wavelength. All right, let's see. Number 7 and Cedric Maxwell. This is a massive trade. Get moved to New Jersey for Derek McKee, who just got drafted. He was like 6 overall. And Walter Davis. So they basically swapped picks, swapped players. Interesting. Let's see what the Nets do with that pick. Or, yeah, what the Suns do. They blew it. That was awful. That was nothing. That wasn't good. That was trash. Mark Jackson gets picked. All right, the Bulls are back up. Who do they pick? Come on, Chicago. LeBron needs somebody. Horace Grant! Bang! Let's go! Horace Grant. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What a draft by the Bulls. What a draft, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow. So we trade the number 6 overall pick for an 80 overall point guard and a second round pick next year. And the pick that we traded away turned into Kevin Johnson, who's a 79 overall. So we're going to have to look at the point guard we got, of course. But Kevin Johnson's a dog. We know Kevin Johnson's a dog. If I was GMing, he's going to be an 85 overall. Kevin Johnson's going to be an 85 overall. So if our point guard doesn't hit that, then we know we took an L. But what's absolutely not an L is Horace Grant coming home to Chicago. The 6'10 power forward is going to play amazing defense. He's going to lock down. He's going to grab the boards. He's going to push it. He ain't got the speed. I mean, this dude's slower than molasses. Why is he so slow? I feel like this dude was real athletic, but whatever. Potential? Okay, so he's going to be an 85, I think. I think he's going to be an 85 at his peak. So that's dog. That's a dog pick we got. All right, let's go take a look at that point guard. Oh my gosh, the Clippers barely have a team. All right, so this is the point guard that got brought in. John Sundvold, 4-year pro. He's played all 4 years with Seattle. He's been very consistent. Over his 4 years. No joke, averaging 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's got 2 years left on his contract, 8 badges, an 89 three-pointer. And he's not going to be an 85 overall. He's going to be like an 80, I don't know, an 83, 84, which is still pretty good. Not terrible. We did pretty good there. So we have 2 solid point guards. We have a good shooting guard. We have a good small forward. We have a young power forward, a solid power forward, and then the center position's just whack. Free agents. Now, neither of our teams have money, so I'm not really expecting anything. Okay? But there are some big players out there. But I'm not expecting anything for either of our guys. And the reason for that is because we don't have the money. What the is going on? We signed a guy who has a broken neck. I mean, okay, he's been a 4-year player, and we at the Chicago Bulls decided to lend him, a helping hand while he's down. He's helped us for 4 years. We'll help him while he's down. He's got a broken neck. Yeah, we have to give him $3 million, and we can barely afford anything. And he has a broken neck, and he'll be sidelined all offseason, and he won't be able to get better or connect with the team. But he has a broken neck, and we'll still give him $1 million a year for 3 years. Really, really putting our team in a tough situation to be able to come back from this financially. But he's been a good soldier for 4 years, giving us 10 points a game at the point guard position, which, if I remind you, we just traded for one. All right, well, the Clippers cooked. The Clippers get Bill Cartwright back. Not back. I mean, that's for the first time. I think they have way too many centers. And Ricky Pierce back. Oh, good. We signed Reggie Theus to a 3-year deal. And Bob McAdoo. Good. Clippers. Bill Cartwright, that's all they really did. Jordan is staying stagnant. Terry Cummings is staying stagnant. This team is not complete. This team is missing a lot of players. This team stinks. It really doesn't, though, because they still have 2 90 overall players, which is massively OP. Massively OP. This team has 3 point guards. We're just going to move to the next season. Jumping in with the 88 draft class, which everybody knows this draft class, of course. It holds the very highly esteemed Mitch Richmond, Ronnie Cycli. Alright, so it's like nobody. I will let you fellas know if there's any trades, if there's any movement, and we'll probably check back in at All-Stars to see who makes it. LeBron James is an All-Star. Michael Jordan is also an All-Star. I mean, did we expect anything different? Surely. There's been no trades, no trade offers. I would have showed you guys, obviously. But this time we checked in, and the Bulls are not a 500 team. LeBron James is taking care of business. And as I'm saying this, they're on a pretty good losing streak, but we'll see how they turn it around.
LeBron James.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot!
LeBron James with an MVP averaging 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and we got to bring out the marker again and write it in our notes. LeBron James with an MVP matching that of Michael Jordan. They each have an MVP and each have a Defensive Player of the Year. David Robinson, Rookie of the Year with the New York Knicks. Benjamin Benoit, Sixth Man of the Year. Never heard of that dude. LeBron James with his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year, putting him a step ahead of Michael Jordan. We got ourselves a neck-and-neck race. These boys are going back and forth. They hear the talk in the offseason. They hear it. All offseason, while LeBron was hurt with a torn MCL, hearing about everyone talk about he'll never be able to make it back, Michael Jordan taking over the GOAT status, winning MVP, winning Defensive Player of the Year, going pretty good, okay in the playoffs. LeBron was hearing it all, ruminating on it all, and he came back this season with vengeance, averaging 30 points a game, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. Lead your team to the 5 seed in the East. I mean, really, I was really hyping this man up. The 70 and 12 bullets? Excuse me? How many? I mean, I know they won the chip last year, but John Stockton is that dude? John Stockton is that dude? They got a deep team. They got a deep team. They got a good deep team. They got a point guard who's never going to mess up, never going to make the wrong mistake, never going to make a turnover. Consistent, fundamental basketball every minute of the day. He's a dog. He can do that. So yeah, the 70 and 12 Washington Wizards does make a little bit of sense. How about out west? Out west, no one's really pulled it. All right, Chicago plays Detroit in the first round. We love this matchup. These teams hate each other. LeBron James does not like those boys. Those boys do not like LeBron James. Out west, the Clippers. Jordan's hurt. Jordan's hurt. Jordan's hurt. Oh, okay. Well, this is really weird. Jordan broke his leg. He broke his damn leg. He's going to be out for a year. No, he's not. He'll be back in a month. I read that wrong. He broke his leg. Okay, so, LeBron got hurt last year. He tore his MCL. And Jordan took advantage. This time around, Jordan broke his leg. About, a little over halfway through the season, he broke his leg. If the Clippers can get it back, they'll have Jordan if they can get through this round. So let's see. They win the first game, and the Bulls lose the first game. The Bulls lose the second game, and the Clippers lose the second game. The Bulls win the third game. The Bulls win the fourth game. That's fantastic. Clippers need to get it done. They do. We have ourselves 2 Game 7s. Is Jordan back? He is. Michael Jordan's back. Off a broken left leg. His first game back, he has 14 points. They needed him. It's Game 5. He's just coming off a broken leg. They're going to get eliminated, and I'll hype that up. But we are going to have to go over here and watch this one first. Let's get through it. Right away, it's pretty even. It's an even affair. Pistons are up, they are the ones ahead, but the Bulls are in striking distance. And the more I talk, the less striking distance they're in. Our Bulls get eliminated. LeBron James and the Chicago Bulls get eliminated. We hop over to LA. It's a high-scoring effort, and the Clippers are blowing them out. The Michael Jordan-led Clippers are blowing the Nuggets out, and they move on. LeBron's never made it past the first round. Jordan's never made it past this second round. Let's see if things change. But can Bill Walton and Bill Cartwright keep up with Karl Malone and Akeem Olajuwon? My answer is no. I do not believe so. This team is ridiculous. We knew these boys were going to be tough, but they might win it all. How do you stop that? And they win again. Wow. I mean, I guess if you don't have a guard, let's think about this realistically, right? Their big men obviously could dominate ours. We're the Clippers now. They could certainly dominate us, but they don't have either one of these guards can't get past either one of our guards. So we're just locking these boys up, and they can't get the ball to the big men. And it's a clean sweep, isn't it? It's a clean gentleman sweep, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And isn't it fitting who we're taking on now? The Portland Trailblazers. This team beat us with Clyde, and then they beat us without Clyde. Their team is not nearly as good as ours. We need to beat this team in 4. In 4. It needs to be a sweep. That right there's revenge, baby. That right there's the sweet revenge. Thank you. Everybody, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's see who we face off against. I really want to play the Clippers. I don't want to play that 72-10 team. Come on, Boston. Boston's gonna do it. Boston did it. They made it a little easier for us. This team really isn't that good. I mean, Scott Hastings. Scotty boy. Alright, who? Sorry, just sitting there saying Scotty boy. Who are we facing off against? Larry Bird led Celtics, of course. He's 31. He's not too old. He's averaging 28. That's going to be tough. Kevin McHale. Okay, yeah, we may get cooked. I was exciting that we may get cooked. 7-point game. Jordan Cooks. Oh, we lose. We lose it. Larry Bird goes for 43 in our faces. We win it. We win it again. And bang! Bang!
Oh, what a
What a shot. The Clippers get it done. Congratulations to Michael Jordan and the Clippers getting their first championship. Getting one before LeBron James and the Bulls. Getting one while Michael Jordan had a broken left, maybe it was right, don't know, broke his leg. He broke his leg and he still won a championship this year. That team around him is really good. He got drafted into a good situation. So we're going to have to, check back in at the end. Right now, they each got an MVP. They each got a Defensive Player of the Year. But LeBron's got 2 Defensive Player of the Years. And Jordan's got a chip. So give it to MJ. Give it to MJ for the chip. Gotta value the chip. Gotta value the chip right now. He might be ahead of our boy LeBron. He won the Finals MVP. But again, we're going to have to check in at the end of the career. It's going to have to be a culmination because, like we've been saying, Jordan got drafted into the better situation. Bill Walton retires off of a championship. No better storybook ending than that. It writes itself. Rest in peace, big Bill Walton. Oh no. There are 2 new teams. The Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets are being added. And they're also adding another official to the game, which is very important. Running a 3-man crew in a reffing team is a lot smoother, a lot easier, and better for the players than a 2-man crew. And it's kind of crazy that they were running a 2-man crew prior to that. You see a lot less of the court as a 2-man crew. 3-man crew, you get to see it all, baby. You get to focus on what you're focusing on, and you don't miss. You do not miss. So I'm glad that they were making this change. That is definitely the reason why the Chicago Bulls have not won a championship yet, and it's because there's only 2 officials on the court. Now that there's 3, we'll be set. It's a little weird. Yes, the Miami Heat were a part of the Western Conference for a little bit. So yeah, that's a little weird. Draft lottery. Are these teams going to be in this lottery? The Miami Heat and that nature. No, they're not. The Cavs, the Suns, the Nets, the Hornets. Bulls get 17. Clippers get 20. Are the Heat in here? Yeah, there they are. The Heat and the Hornets. They get 4 and 5. Oh, protect players. I ain't gonna tell them who to protect. This is their own decision. Where's LeBron? Scott Skillies. Sam Valentine. Dennis Rodman gets picked. That's a good pick, Dennis Rodman. What team did he go to? The Miami Heat. That's a Miami Heat player right there if I had ever seen one. LeBron James is a free agent, and that means Michael Jordan is also a free agent. Wow. So this whole thing could change. We could be off the Clippers. We could be off the Bulls. Let's see. I don't even know who's in this pick. Mitch Frischman. That's right. This draft sucked. This draft stunk. There's nobody in this draft worth watching for. The Bulls get Willie Anderson. Pretty sure this guy didn't exist. So that's a waste of a pick. Unless he's some freaking stud. Nope, he ain't. And the Clippers get Brian Frazier, and I promise you this guy did not exist. The last guy may have existed because of how sure I am that this guy did not exist. Potentially that guy's real, and now I do feel somewhat bad if he is real because this guy certainly isn't. You know what? I hope Jordan and LeBron leave. Let's spice it up. Let's spice it up. Wow, the team is declining. Are y'all in the position to do that? Accepted him and declined Krish Washburn. Declined it? Are y'all in the position to do that? Alright, they're extending it to LeBron and they're extending it to Jordan, as they should. As they should. Oh no. Okay. Yup. That's right. Paris Finley. Okay. I don't even want to get started on Paris Finley. Are you kidding me? 2K? Paris Finley? He's not real. 2K. Stop it. Where did the guys go? Okay. LeBron signs back. Jordan signs back. Akeem signs back. Isaiah snakes the Pistons for the Pacers. That's crazy. John Stockton stays. Paris Finley stays. Ralph Sampson goes to LA. That's crazy. They're stacked again. Ralph Sampson just stacked them again. All right, who else did the Bulls get? Greg Kite, David Corzine. Clippers only got Jordan. Jordan's getting worse? Hello? We're 4 years in. He just won a championship? And he's getting worse? Alright. On to the next season. I'll let you guys know if there's any trades, if there's, anything big. But I'm probably going to skip the All-Star selection. We can just assume that they're in it. I'll check in at the end of the season. We're going to start getting through these seasons a little bit quicker now. Massive trade alert. The Clippers are sending Frazier and the 91 first-round lottery-protected pick to the Miami Heat for P. Ford and a second-round pick, and we approve. Trade deadline, do I want to stop? No. Let's go take a look at the new player P. Phil Ford. Philly, my guy, Phil. Welcome to the team. You've played a long time, my guy. You've played a long time, giving up a first-round pick for a 32-year-old. Am I right? All right. I mean, sure. They needed a point guard. They went out and got a point guard. They really needed a power forward. They didn't do that. All right, let's see. Clippers are 22-17. We're just past the trade deadline. Bulls are 23-16, and they're about to play each other right here. So let's see what happens. And the Clippers blow the Bulls out. Now they're both 23-17. And LeBron James is hurt. This man broke his wrist. This man broke his shooting wrist. This man's going to be out for over a month. So first he tore his MCL. Then he broke his wrist. Jordan broke his leg. I mean, this is the sim of injuries. This is getting crazy. The second-year player out of New York State. I don't know why I said state. Out of the New York Knicks, winning MVP. David Robinson. Rookie of the Year goes to Ronnie with the brand new Charlotte Hornets down there. He just got to feast. He shot 35% from the field as a center. This man got 10 rebounds a game, and 4 of them were from his own missed shots. Sixth man of the year goes to the guy we traded a first-round pick for. Traded away a first-round pick for. LeBron James with another defensive player of the year. That's his third defensive player of the year. He got his first MVP last year. LeBron bruised his hip. I mean, this old man is getting more hurt in the sim than he ever did in real life. He never got hurt this much in real life. Maybe the physicality is a little bit tougher back in the day. Maybe it is a little bit tougher. Maybe we ought to give it to him. Psych, I ain't never going to give that to him. We get an All-NBA third team now. Defensive first. LeBron, of course. Broke his wrist and still got Depoy. Got to give him that. Except he can't bring his team over the 5 seed ever. They can never have home court advantage in the playoffs. Got to go up against Isaiah Thomas in the playoffs again, even though that boy switched teams. LeBron cannot get away from the ghost of Isaiah, of Zeke, himself. And the same over here with Clippers and Portland. These boys are going up every single time. So let's just get through the round. If you can't win in the first round, you ain't worth watching. Neither of them are. All right. Well, okay. Let's see who wins the playoffs then. Let's see who wins the whole thing. The Bullets win it again. John Stockton is showing us that maybe we're spending too much time looking at LeBron, and we're spending too much time looking at Jordan, and we barely spend time looking at Akeem, but we spend too much time looking at him because y'all should be looking at me, John Stockton. Maybe. Kareem, goodbye. Iceman, goodbye. Kareem and the Iceman get in. We get to add Orlando. We get to add the Timberwolves. The Miami Heat get a new floor. The Hornets get a new floor. The Knicks get a new logo, new uniforms, and new floors. The Lakers get new floors. And the Spurs get, new logo, new uniform, and new floors as well. We're adding another 2 teams. Whoa. And now the Miami Heat go over to the East because we added the Timberwolves and the Magic. But now Charlotte gets moved to the West, and that's also weird. And the Miami Heat have the best odds at the #1 overall pick. See how it shakes out. Oh no, they drop all the way to 6. The Golden State Warriors get it. The Golden State Warriors have gotten that #1 overall pick a couple of times. So wow, that was a bad expansion draft. These teams are going to be terrible. They did not get a single good player. I don't like any of these guys. Not a single good player. Yeah, exit. Get us out of there. Let's go to the draft. The Warriors blow it. Oh, didn't they do this last time? Didn't they do this last time and draft that other dude? And now they did it again? Oh, no. Glenn Rice goes to the Spurs. Sean Kemp goes to the the Nets. Tim Hardaway to the Magics. Purvis Ellison. Let's see who the Bulls and the Clippers picked up. Bulls get Evan McLeod. Clippers get Norm White III. So, a bunch of bums. Let's see if there's any free agents. Of course there are. Karl Malone and Patrick Ewing. Whoa. Chris Mullin. He was non-drafted too long ago. All of these guys. Terry Porter. Hopefully he wants to come back. We'll see. Where do the big guys go? The Bulls got Porter back. Clippers get Sigma. That's a pretty good guy right there. That's a pretty good guy. They also get Roy. That's it. Jordan is decreased again. LeBron James is clearly having a better individual career. Jordan won a championship. So, it's kind of like the real life issue that we have. But, careers are not over. We are not even halfway through. I will check in if there are any trades. LeBron James with another MVP season, averaging 29 and 10. 2 steals, 2 blocks. He might win Depoy again. Tim Hardaway, Rookie of the Year. This Benoit guy is insane. Hakeem Olajuwon won Depoy at 1.2 and 2.7. LeBron had 2.2 and 2.3, my guy. I disagree with whoever voted for that. See, this is the discrimination that I'm talking about in LeBron James' career that continues to happen even in the realm of the video game. Why are you giving it to a big man? This is not a big man award. This is a LeBron James award. And the Supersonics, who we gave Kevin Johnson to. I mean, not even. Jordan? I mean, both the dudes are hurt. Are they the 1 seed? The boys are in the 1 seed. The boys are in the 1 seed with 55 wins, which would put them in the 5 seed in the West. So, I mean, truly, that's crazy. Need to win that. Clippers are down 2-0 to this Magic Johnson, Ralph Sampson. They kind of they lost Kareem. Dude got old. They said we got to find a new 7'4" guy. Ralph's the man. Pair him with Magic, and let's not forget the 2-time champion, the 3-time MVP, the 2-time Finals MVP, having a better, award season than either of our guys. So think about that, and let's also go over here and look at the Washington Wizards did not make the playoffs. What happened to the Washington Wizards? The Washington Wizards did not make the playoffs because the Washington Bullets made the playoffs, and they are a very good team, and they are right there. This is exactly what I was looking for. He's a two-time champion, two-time Finals MVP. Never won MVP, though. Never won MVP, though. He's won Finals MVP, but not regular MVP. So while he does get it done, we're not putting him on the GOAT level. We're not putting him on the GOAT level like Jordan, LeBron, and right now Magic Johnson. Especially if they, do something. Especially if they do something this time around here. So let's see. Let's see if the Bulls can get through. We already lost the Clippers. They did. We know that the Knicks are a good team. We know that the Knicks have David Robinson. They don't have anyone to get him the ball. This should be a sweep. It was a gentleman's sweep. Lakers lose. We got to beat Boston. It's a sweep. And we're going up against the Supersonics. Who... Oh my gosh! Boys, we don't have a shot. I'm just looking. Just looking. I'm allowed to look. I'm allowed to. They're gonna beat us. There ain't really nothing we could do about it. Their overalls are so much higher. LeBron. It's on you. You gotta pull us through. You gotta be the one to show us you can do it. You gotta be the one to want this chip. No one's gonna want it for you. Yeah, well, we lost. So, it's a sweep. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. LeBron James is getting outshined by Reggie Theus in a game 4. LeBron, this is a stain. This is a stain on the legacy of LeBron. There's no if, and, or buts about it. He went to the finals and lost. Jordan went to the finals and won. So I just quick ran the numbers. And, Jordan has 1 MVP. LeBron has 2 MVPs. Jordan has 1 Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron has 3 Defensive Players of the Years. Jordan went to 1 finals and won that finals. And 1 finals MVP. LeBron went to the finals and lost and got swept. So 2 MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Years to 1 MVP, 1 Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron's been dominating the regular season, but he hasn't been able to get it done, and we're going to hold that against him forever until he can win a championship. Sixers getting some new uniforms. Weighted lottery system where lowest odds is 1 chance at winning lottery and highest chance is equal to the number of teams in the lottery. What? Weighted lottery system where lowest odds is 1 chance at winning lottery and highest chances is equal to the number of teams in the lottery. Yo, I may be stupid, but what does that mean? I ain't even gonna read the rest of this. Oh, heck no. We're done with that. Move along. Weighted lottery system where lowest odds is 1 chance at winning lottery. Is 1 chance? 1% chance? Where lowest odds is 1%. If that's a percent chance at winning lottery and highest chances is equal to the number of teams in the lottery. I don't understand. I still don't understand. I still feel stupid. I still feel really stupid. I don't know what that means. Another iffy draft class, you know, you don't want to be number one in this draft class. There are some bad teams in the league right now. Neither of our teams should be in here. They got, you know, into the playoffs. Clippers at 21, Bulls at 24. The Nuggets got the first overall pick. So we're going to go ahead and go to that. Let's see who they take. Is it going to be Gary Payton? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and just send it. Derek Coleman goes number 2 to the Hornets. Kendall Gill. Bo Kimball, love him. Really am glad we got Bo Kimball and Sean Higgins. All right, well that's just a waste of my time. Let's go to the free agents. Who's in it? Magic Johnson, Clyde Drexler are back into the pool. Bulls have no money. Clippers have no money. So don't expect nobody to sign nobody in the free agency. We're going to go, we'll just go to the end and see who we got. I don't actually. Okay. Well, I wish I didn't do it this way. I wish I. All right. Well, there's no. Honestly, that's on me, guys. That one right there, that's on me. I did not expect that. That point guard we traded for, you know, he is not worth what we gave up. We should have just drafted Kevin Johnson, William Bedford. Jordan's not, you know, going down anymore, but his team is. His team is going down very quickly. Of the 91 season here, can LeBron James get his 3rd MVP? Can Michael Jordan go for his 2nd MVP? And LeBron James is really, really needing to get a championship here. So we'll watch him as we simulate through this. And I'll see you boys on the other side. Just checking back in with you guys. This Bulls team is on an absolute tear. They went on a crazy win streak there through January and February. 62 wins already. Get into the last week of the season here. Let's see who picks up this MVP. And it goes to LBJ again. Another MVP. Averaging 2.2 steals and 2.4 blocks. We can almost guarantee this boy is going to get the Defensive Player of the Year as well. But let me not get too excited. Let me not get too... See? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all out here robbing him. 2K out here robbing my boy LeBron. Just like they do in real life. You can't tell me 2.6 and 1.4 is better than 2.4 and 2.2. What does he have to average? 3 of each? What does he got to get? 5 steals a game? That's messed up. That right there is messed up. I'm about to boycott. I don't know how, but I'm a boycott. 67 and 15. Still holding it. Oh. I'm just remembering that I accidentally skipped the free agency thing. And Magic's a traitor. Is that how it is, huh? Terry Porter making All-NBA 2nd team. The Bulls did very good this year. I'm sorry. Clyde Drexler went down and joined? John Stockton, Clyde Drexler. Well, the rest of the team sucks. I've really hyped that up. It's like that drawing of the horse where it starts out amazing. We got John Stockton and Clyde Drexler. That's the good-looking part of the horse. And then it starts to go downhill. You know, Xavier McDaniel, he's okay player. He's a 27 years old on the downward slope of his career, and this is where the picture starts to change. And it really gets worse. And then it just dies. Yeah, no, we should be able to take on that team in the playoffs if we have to face against them as the 1 seed. Over here, the Clippers are going up against nobody. They should win that. Who are we facing as the Bulls? Paris. It's that Paris fella. He's been showing up. Moses is still playing, hanging on. The surprise last year. We'll probably see a retirement out of Moses after we sweep them boys right here. So let's go ahead. Let's sweep. Let's watch the Clippers as they lose. Watch the Clippers as they lose. And, you know, it's starting to get hard to defend Jordan in the playoffs now. Yes, he went to the finals once and he won it once. But what else has he done? Has he gotten to the conference finals? I mean, yeah, LeBron and the Bulls just lost too. And we're going to have to move along. The Bullets win another championship. John Stockton, a 3-time NBA champion, a 3-time Finals MVP. Clyde Drexler gets a chip. That's insane. I was wrong. Moses Malone did not retire. World Be Free did. Speaking of World Be Free, I have a shirt that World Be Free signed and Allen Iverson's mom signed. How crazy is that? Orlando gets some new floors and new uniforms. No new rules. Imagine eliminating the goaltending rule. Bro, Manute Bull and Ralph Sampson would be OP. Alright. Bulls, Clippers, neither of them are in there. Let's see what happens. Hornets, Timberwolves, Heat. Nothing really changes. Another iffy draft class. So let's just skip it. We'll look. The Bulls draft that guy. The Clippers didn't even have a pick. So we can move right along to free agency. Who's in free agency? David Robinson. Extra large lever. Horace Grant. He's going to leave us? He's not going to leave us. He's not going to leave us. He's not going to leave us, is he? David Robinson stays. James Worthy signs to the Pistons. Okay, well, he's been there for a couple years. Fat Lever goes to the Lakers out of Portland. Let's see us. Who did we as the Bulls? We've re-signed Horace. We've re-signed Andy Toulson. Who do the Clippers get? Cliff Robinson. Okay. You know, that's a good pickup for the Clippers. Let's go to player progression and see if Michael Jordan... Whoa. 25 years old. LeBron James is tanking. Jordan is staying still at this, 93. Terry Cummings is getting very old very quick. But they bring in Cliff Robinson. That's a heck of a signing. And we're moving on. I'll let you boys know if we get any crazy trades or anything happens. Really, no trades have been coming up. Maybe, next time we do something like this, we'll up the trade percentage or whatever it is. Maybe that needs to happen. What is going on? What the heck is going on?
The 1991 NBA season is here, and his eras is just getting started. But Magic and the Lakers aren't done yet. Larry Bird and the Celtics still have a fight left in them. Drexler and the Blazers are rising fast. The East is tough. The West is loaded. The stage is set for a new era of stars, but the veterans aren't giving up their crowns. The 1991 NBA season starts now. Who will reign supreme?
All right, well, that was really cool. No one's going to take that away from them. That was really cool, except for the fact that, Michael Jordan is not a Bull. LeBron James is a Bull. Okay, and Michael Jordan is not in the East at all, actually. He's a part of the Clippers. Okay, and, that whole thing, everyone was in wrong jerseys. Magic, he actually betrayed. He betrayed the Lakers. He ain't on the Lakers no more. He betrayed the Lakers. So 2K, that was cool. I ain't gonna take it away from you. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll take it away. Maybe I'm taking it away right now. We are officially in the Jordan era. I'm gonna call it the LeBron era, though. Am I right? Here are some of the major changes happening in this era. The Raptors and the Grizzlies will join the league in 95. The G League is created in 2001. There's special 90s commentary unique to the decade. Back to the basket is illegal in 1999. Not sure what that even is referring to. Hand checking is allowed in 95. Zone defense becomes illegal in 01. Several new floors, several new uniforms, classical 90s era presentation with more complex overlays. Sweet. Why is it purple? Why is it purple? I mean, I guess we're in the 90s. Yeah, we're purple now. I don't love the purple. The Bulls have the best power rank. The Clippers are number 4. I'll check in back with you boys if I really don't like the purple. I'm not a fan of it. check in if anything changes. Hopefully the purple changes. If anything trade-wise pops up, I will check in. Otherwise, well, let me not get too far ahead of myself, because here is a trade. A 77 for a 78. Yeah, we're just going to let that go through. It's neither of our teams, so it doesn't really affect us, but I would see you boys at the end of the season.
LeBron James.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot!
Another MVP season for who?
LeBron James.
That's right. That's who. Let me mark it again. LeBron James with his 4th MVP. Lost my black marker somewhere along the way, so now I'm using orange. And honestly, the vibe of the orange is not really the same as the black. It's kind of fucking the whole thing up. So I guess we have to move on. We have to move on. There's nothing I can do. We're gonna have to use the orange. It's fine. All right, let's see. Billy Owens, Rookie of the Year. Don't know who you are. John Williams, beefy boy. Beefy boy. LeBron James with another Defensive Player of the Year. That is number 4. Again, using a different colored marker. I'll stop bringing that up now. Coach of the Year goes to the Clippers. 61 wins. And, I checked in midway through, and both teams had, the same record. They were, 30 wins with a couple losses. So, it looks like the Bulls kind of fell off in the second half of the year. The Clippers, 61 wins. 61 wins. Incredible. Both these teams should win their first round matchup. Let's see who's on this team. No, it's Dominique. It's Dominique. LeBron's hurt. He broke his left leg. No. Look, the team's going to win. When does LeBron come back? He's back April 29th. We have to get through 2 weeks. I don't know. 2 weeks of no LeBron. They win a game, they lose a game. They lose another game. Is it still no LeBron? It's still no LeBron. It's going to be impossible. Clippers are winning. They're going to move forward. The Bulls, it's unfortunate, but they won. It's April 24th. LeBron comes back in 4 days. 4 days. He comes back in 4 days. We got to get through one game. And we lost. See if the Clippers can pull out a win facing Seattle. We know Kevin Johnson's over here. We know Chris Mullins over here. We know Scottie Pippen's over here. We know Brad Daughtry's over here. This team is insane. Jay Hump coming off the bench. Philly ain't got a shot. Paris Finley. They swept us? Are you kidding me? At some point, LeBron came back. What was that point? It wasn't game 1. It wasn't game 2. It wasn't game 3. But it was game 4. LeBron had a triple-double, and he couldn't bring the boys back from 3-0 deficit. So that's a big shame. It's a big shame. This Clippers team, not that great. They might lose this. They win it in 6 going up against Zeke, and it's really just Zeke. You know what? Michael Jordan and the Los Angeles Clippers are 2 for 2. Wow. 2 for 2 in the finals. And Jordan gets finals MVP. And they swept. Wow. All right. LeBron's legacy is, in shambles. It's in shambles in comparison to Jordan's, who has 2 finals MVP. But, LeBron has 4 MVPs and 4 Defensive Player of the Years. He doesn't have the team. But he's staying patient. He's given his organization time. Shot clock only resets when ball hits the rim. Makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know why that wouldn't have been there in the first place. Draft lottery. The Lakers jumped from number 9 to number 1. That was rigged. If I have ever seen an NBA draft get rigged, it's that one right there, so that the Lakers could get the number 1 overall pick in the 1992 NBA draft, and they could select Shaquille O'Neal. They went from 10 best odds to number 1 to draft Shaq. Look at David Stern right there. Look at him. He rigged it. He rigged it. He wanted Shaq to go to LA. He knew it. And, you know, he bent the corner on the card, and he knew when to pick him. Now Magic gets to play with Shaq. Is that incredible or what? Alonzo Mourning goes home to Charlotte. Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. They came away with Shaq. Oh my gosh. Doug Wembanyama? Dominique Wilkins, a free agent. Isaiah Thomas is a free agent. Hopefully he leaves. Hopefully he goes out west. Hopefully all these boys go out west if they're not going to sign with the Bulls. Let's see. Isaiah Thomas stays. Dominique goes out west and joins the Spurs. Dumars goes out west, joins the Mavs. Karl Malone goes out west, joins the Nuggets. Okay, so Karl splits. Karl splits himself. Wow. Warriors get Patty Ewing. The Bulls pick up all of their own players. Why? Let them go. They suck. Your team sucks. See, the Clippers are going out and getting new players. This is why they're winning championships. 84. The Bulls are disappointing. We need LeBron to go on national television and take his talent somewhere else. Okay? Okay? Because he's just rotting here. He's just rotting here. Let's get to the next season. I'll fill you boys in and see if there's any trades. So what I'm noticing is as this is going along, and of course we're not done yet, so this is just, you know, what I'm noticing right here in this moment is that these teams do very similar in the regular season, which is interesting. Because, you know, LeBron's team is significantly worse. 94-90, 86-79. Over here, 94, 86, 81, 80, 80. Like, yeah, maybe there's a little bit more depth, but there's two 80s at center. So is it really, like, these, is it really? No. Jordan's team is better. In the regular season, though, they perform the same. So LeBron is overperforming in the regular season. Come postseason, though, maybe the Clippers and Michael Jordan turn it up. They turn it up a notch. Maybe they cruise in the regular season. They cruise. Come postseason, they turn it up. LeBron's working his ass off every day, all season, to try and be the best team because he ain't got the best guys around him. But come the postseason, he's tired. And then they can't finish it. They can't get to the end. You know, they can't finish what they've been trying to get and get a finals. They can't do it. And Jordan's been able to get it twice. LeBron's gotten there once and failed. So what I'm seeing is LeBron overperforming in the regular season and then not being able to carry that momentum into the postseason. Like, look, again, another MVP for LeBron. He is killing it. That is his fifth. Count him, fifth. MVP. Shaq, Rookie of the Year. Of course he does. Benoit, this dude, I mean, case for sixth man of the century. Truly. Hakeem Olajuwon steals Defensive Player of the Year. Steals it. And the Clippers win 62 games. And LeBron gets hurt. He tore left hand ligament. He's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. And look, playoffs. They're going to underperform because he's out for the first 2 rounds. They're not going to win. Oh, well, they do win. Matter of fact, they do win. And when's LeBron back? He's back May 15th. No, wait, that's in the finals, buddy. Clippers took care of business over here. They beat Shaq's, you know, rookie Shaq. I think I said something about Magic Johnson playing with Shaq. Magic Johnson is not on this team. Magic Johnson is on the Portland Trailblazers like a little scumbag. Go join the enemy. Let's get through the round. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Yeah, 4-1, 4-0. I kind of expected that. We are the 2 number 1 seeds. We should play in the finals for the first time. MJ versus LeBron in the finals. Let me not get ahead of myself because this could still go very, very, very south. Especially with Kenny the Jet Smith. Y'all see how quick he runs to that board. Y'all see. And yeah, I mean, Jordan's team should win. Let's go ahead. Simp their game. They lose. Simp their game. They win. Simpler game. Bulls lose. Clippers win. Are you for real? What is going on? LeBron is there. LeBron's been playing since game 1. They're down 3-1. What is going on? Come on, LeBron. Come on, Chicago. We need you boys to win this. And I'm talking blowout. I don't want this to be close. They lost. They lost. They lost. They lost. They lost. The LeBron James led Bulls lost. And now Michael Jordan does it again. He is 3 for 3 in the finals with 3 finals MVPs. I found my black marker again, so all is right in the world. He averaged 40 points? Okay. Jordan's starting to hit that next level of GOAT. He's starting to hit that next level of GOAT. And it's starting to get scary for LeBron. He's starting to fall behind. Personally, he has 5 MVPs, but he can't get to the finals. He can't do it. All right, who's in? Who's in the Hall of Fame? Moses Malone. He lasted like 4 more seasons than I thought he was going to. That's kind of incredible. Couple new logos. All right, who's in this draft? Do you want to be number 1 overall pick this year? Yeah, Chris Webber, Penny Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn. Sure, you definitely want to be the number 1 overall pick this year. Who's going to get it? The Nets and the Kings logo look quite similar. The Jazz. With the first overall pick, the Utah Jazz select Vin Baker. They blew it. They literally blew it. You blew it. You had 2 clear first overall picks you could have picked, and you blew it. Penny Hardaway goes to Detroit. Are you kidding me? Chris Webber goes to Milwaukee. Okay. You just load up the East to screw over LeBron even more. I mean, I see the conspiracy going on here, David Stern. I see it. I see it enacting in real life. Real full color. I'm seeing it. Who do the Bulls and the Clippers pick up? Terry Deer. Terry Deer. Don't know. There's some good players in the draft here. Not in the draft, in free agency here. There are some really good players. Hopefully one of them joins LeBron in Cleveland so that he can start to put up some numbers on the board here and stop embarrassing me as a lifelong LeBron fan. So let's go ahead and... they didn't sign anybody. The Bulls didn't sign anybody. So, oh wait, yes it did. Sorry. Don't let me not get too ahead of myself here. They signed 3 centers and a 34-year-old Tom Chambers. They need to fire the general manager in Chicago. He needs to be fired. Clippers bring in Buck. That's me. Anthony. That's not me. Alright, let's get out of here. Player progression. See if anything big happens to either of our guys. Nope, LeBron's stagnant. Jordan's stagnant as well. So, check back in. Another trade. We get the Bucks trading Martin and a 2nd-round pick, and they're giving up Jim Paxton for it. So really nothing here. Just wanted to tune you guys in, letting you know that is the, what is that, like the 2nd or the 3rd trade of the video. So they really aren't all too often. I'm gonna have to up that for our next one. And the other thing, here's another trade that is gonna go through. The Lakers are getting a 1st-round pick next year from the Spurs and Butler for Henson and Carroll. LeBron James with another MVP season. That is incredible. I am blown away by the amount of MVPs that LeBron won. Clearly proving that he could play in this era. Clearly proving that there is no reason to believe that he would not be able to play in this era. Why do people run with that narrative? Why do the voters keep giving Defensive Player of the Year to a center? I don't know. Will we ever know? Michael Jordan did not make the 1st team. Michael Jordan did not make the 2nd team. Did Michael Jordan get hurt? Was he hurt this year? No. No, he wasn't hurt this year. He just didn't really have a good year. He just really didn't have a good year. I mean, they got the 1 seed, sure. They got the 1 seed, 52 wins. The Bulls would have been the 1 seed with 52 wins. 52 wins over here is the 4 seed. So you're telling me the East is stronger in this weird little simulation we have? And the answer is yes. The East is stronger in this weird little simulation we have going on. Playing the Heat in the second round, they got Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. They got Larry Johnson and Rick Schmitz. They got a good team. Scott Skiles down there. They've really built that team up. You know, that was a lottery. Not a lottery. That was an expansion team. The Pippen-led Sonics are going up against Jordan and the Clippers. They really shouldn't have a problem down there, and we shouldn't have a problem either. It's the Battle of LA and the Battle of Boston-Chicago. Larry Bird on his last run, most likely. He is 37 years old. This team is not that good. Who are the Clippers facing? They got extra large Lever and Shaq, and that's really it. I mean, let's do it. Oh my gosh!
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot!
That's a double bang because we got 2 teams into the finals for the very first time. Now this, my friends, is going to be electric. Let's take a look at the matchup that we have going on. Let's take a look at the matchups. Jordan's gonna cook John, no doubt about it. Can Terry hold his own against LeBron? I don't know. It looks like a pretty even matchup to me. It looks like a fun matchup to me. Alright, so we're gonna do all 7 games into the Simcast. If any game gives us a chance to go in and watch, we're gonna do that, because we don't know how many times we're gonna be able to watch these 2 players play against each other. This is the first time in all these years, so let's see. LeBron and the Bulls are off to an early hot start. But the Clippers counter that. Jordan and the Clippers counter that, and they take a staunch lead going into the 4th. Let's see if the Chicago Bulls are able to pull this one close. Nope, they are not. They are not. Clippers get the first one. Game number 2. It's close. It is a close one. But is it? You know, because the Clippers are just a better team. They are just a better team. And LeBron's not showing up. Alright, game 3. This needs to be a Bulls win. This needs to be a Bulls win, and they're already losing. They're already down this halftime, and they are not winning. We got a tied game going into the 4th here. No, they keep pulling away, dude. They keep pulling away, dude. There's no way. There's no shot. There's no shot. Game 4. Oh, no. LeBron, don't do this. Give us a close game to jump into at least. Don't get swept. Don't get swept by Jordan. That's like... Ladies and gentlemen, this is not good. Don't get swept now. They got swept. They got swept. Jordan is 4 for 4 in the finals, and he just swept LeBron in their first matchup, sending LeBron James to 0-2 in the finals. I got a sick feeling in my stomach as a LeBron fan. This is not good. Larry Bird's out of here. You've given us a tough run for our money over here in Chicago. So I'm glad you're retiring. NBA.com has replaced the newspaper as the main way to follow the teams. See, now that's messed up, and that I would not stand for. The replacement of paper? The replacement of the newspaper? No. I refuse. I'm boycotting NBA.com. I refuse to look at it. Bring back my newspaper. Worst team will have improved odds of obtaining a top 3 pick, as they should. Teams with the same record will share the same odds of obtaining. Teams with the same record? So, any record? Any record the same? This is a massive draft. Jason Kidd, Glenn Robinson, Grant Hill, Jalen Rose. Yeah, it's really not that big. It's really not that big. Pacers? The Pacers? Don't they have Zeke? But the Bullets. Of course the Bullets go out there and get the number 1 overall pick as if they needed it. What the heck? What? Do they still have Bullets? They still have John Stockton. They still have Clyde Drexler. And now they have the number 1 overall pick. And who are they going to take? Who are they going to take? They take Grant Hill. That's a great pick. And the Pacers select Glenn Robinson. And Jason Kidd goes home. Clippers, nope. Bullets, nope. Magic Johnson's a free agent again. This guy's gotten so many bites of the pie. So many bites of the pie. Neither of my teams have cap room, so again, we're just gonna sim it through, see where they sign. I don't understand how both my teams are always in Cavs. Hell, they're always fighting the demons of the cap. We re-signed Horace Grant, but he's worse. He is worse? Why do we re-sign him? Why do we keep re-signing these guys? He has a broken nose. He's out till December. Why does he get $16 million? There is absolutely no shot the Chicago Bulls just signed Kenny Walker, the number 1 overall pick in the 1986 draft. We all remember when the Golden State Warriors drafted him, and I clowned them, and then I later regretted clowning them after seeing what he did that first season. And now he's a part of our team. Now he's a part of the Bulls, playing with LeBron. Clippers pick up Steve Kerr, Sam Valentine, who also was a first-round pick. Nope, second-round pick. Just kidding. And Cliff Robinson, good pickup. Steve Kerr's a great pickup. All right, we are officially a decade into the careers of LeBron and Jordan. And so far, individually, LeBron has been insane. I mean, 6 MVPs, 4 Defensive Players of the Year, but he's never won a championship, and Jordan has 4 championships. 4 for 4, and he's beaten LeBron in the finals. He has 4 MVPs in the finals. He only has 1 regular season MVP. 10 years in, I gotta give the edge. I don't know. This is so hard to give an edge either way, because LeBron has 6 MVPs. He's just not been able to put it together in the finals. And yeah, injuries have been a part of that, and that's a part of the idea that LeBron has to push himself too hard in the regular season because he doesn't have a co-star. He desperately needs a co-star. Will they make a trade? Will the Chicago Bulls make a trade? I guess I'll be tuning back in if they do, but as of right now, I'll see you when LeBron looks to win his 7th MVP. The Jazz are receiving a first-round pick and a 72 overall small forward for Sleepy Floyd and a second-round pick. Just letting you fellas in, letting you boys in on that knowledge, because not too many trades happening. I am absolutely shocked. LeBron James has been dethroned as the MVP by Karl Malone. Grant Hill wins Rookie of the Year. Magic Johnson, 6th Man of the Year. On another team, traitoring the other team again. Hakeem Olajuwon with another Defensive Player of the Year. He's got 5 of them. Really racking those up. And the Chicago Bulls went 70-12. Whoa. The Chicago Bulls go 70-12, and LeBron James is not an All-NBA first team. LeBron James and Michael Jordan did not make an All-NBA team at all. What is going on? What is going on? Why? Isn't that a little weird to anybody else? Why? Neither of them were on the first team? Did you get hurt? Poked in the eye? 86? It is not 1986. You're going to have to get over your getting poked in the eye, LeBron. I'm so sorry. And Jordan is hurt. Yes, Jordan is hurt. What do you got? Left knee tendonitis. Left knee tendonitis. That's a shame. That's a shame. When are you due back? May 20th. A month away. Jordan comes back in a month. Can the Clippers win it without him? No, they get swept. They get swept without him. The Bulls are taking on the Magic. It's a Tim Hardaway. The Tim Hardaway-led Magic should be able to take those boys out. Should be able to take those boys out pretty easily. Going up against the New Jersey Nets, Hershey Hawkins, Derek McKee, of course, Sean Kemp. Yeah, this Nuggets team is legit. Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Whoever we got to play out of the West is a very good team. But let me not get ahead of myself as we basically gentlemen sweep that. Now we play the Nuggets. The Nuggets are a very good team. They have Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Let's see how the matchup looks like. Sundvald gets cooked. Willie Anderson gets cooked. LeBron cooks. Horace Grant gets cooked. PJ Brown, is PJ Brown. How many injuries are there? Porter's out. That's a win of game 1. LeBron James has 42 points in a game that he knows he has to win. In this series that he knows he has to win. He is 0-2 in the finals. Back-to-back 42-point games. We are officially in the LeBron era. 51! 51! And the clean sweep. LeBron gets the championship. His very first championship. He is 1 for 3. But his performance in this finals was ridiculous. He had 42, 42, 51 in the first 3 games. He dominated. Give that man the finals MVP like he deserves. We're moving on to the next season. That is a massive monkey off the back of LeBron James. He finally gets his first ring. He did it without a sidekick. His top 2 teammates were hurt and did not play. He did it by himself. This, low-key, the sweep of this is maybe more impressive than what Jordan did with, I don't know. You guys let me know down below. Is it more impressive that LeBron by himself, all injured teammates, swept this Nuggets team? Swept. Karl Malone and Gary Payton, 292 overall, swept. All by himself. That to me is crazy. Y'all let me know what you think down below. Is LeBron going to retire after that one? Because I would. No, he doesn't. Raptors get at it. Grizzlies get at it. Forbid hand checking. Okay. Alright, so I do believe that this Kevin Garnett is an amazing player. You want to win the lottery here, boys. And the Lakers have the best odds via San Antonio. I remember when that trade happened. Oh boy, are the Lakers going to be able to pair Shaquille O'Neal with Kevin Garnett? Nope. 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 But the Boston Celtics are going to be able to bring in their guy? The Boston Celtics are going to be able to bring in their guy? That's crazy. These teams are really bad. Sleepy Floyd being the best player at 35. Yikes. Those teams are in for a rough one. But the Boston Celtics having this #1 overall pick is far too poetic. With a #1 overall pick in the 1995 NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Kevin Garnett. That is beautiful right there. That is truly beautiful. The Pistons have the #2 overall pick again? I don't like the Pistons. Clippers select Fred Hoiberg. Bucks select Galloway. They select Rick Brunson, the father of Jalen Brunson. Rick Brunson gets drafted to the Chicago Bulls. Karl Malone is a free agent after just winning MVP. He's a free agent. He's going to get an incredible amount of money. I saw Dominique Wilkins down there. Let's see where these guys end up. Karl Malone is a Laker. Karl Malone joins Shaq. So instead of getting Kevin Garnett in the draft, they just go out in free agency and get Karl Malone instead. The Lakers are crazy. Bulls get Dan Marley and nobody else. The Bulls front office is trash. We know this. Again, look, they bring in an 86. They bring in Chuck Pearson. The Clippers are constantly getting better. The Bulls are not evolving. And they just won a championship, bro. The 96 draft class is the one you want to be in. If you need to tank a year, this is the year to tank, my friends. You could go out there and get yourself Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Ben Wallace, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Jermaine O'Neal, Stephen Marbury, Marcus Camby, Peja Stojakovic. Literally top 10 picks. You are set. Zondra Sigalskis, Kerry Kittles. I'd be happy with any of those guys on the Chicago Bulls or the LA Clippers. Let's take a look at the lineup. 84, 90, 83, 87, 76. It's just, they're not good enough. A massive trade update for the Chicago Bulls. They are sending out one of their many centers for a point guard in Jeff Hornacek. That right there is a great move. Dan Marley's out. Hornacek could easily drop down and play the 2. And the MVP of the season is LeBron James. LeBron James pulling in his 7th MVP, ladies and gentlemen. 7th MVP. Hakeem Olajuwon pulling in his 6th Defensive Player of the Year. That's really crazy. There's LeBron. MJ is missing yet again. Where is MJ? Where is MJ? Oh, he's not hurt. He's not hurt. He's 33. You know, he's an 89 overall. He's getting up. He's getting up there in age. He is hurt. He has a bruised left knee. He'll be back the April 16th. He'll be back on the 16th. Lucky for us, that's fine. But the Kings are a good team. They got Hakeem. Wow. Okay, the Bulls sweep. We're watching the Clippers here. Clippers, Kings. Clippers, Kings, Game 5. It's a close first quarter. It's a very close second quarter. We're in the third. It's a very close third quarter. We're in the fourth. It's a 2-point game. It is a tied game. It is a 1-point game with a minute left. We are jumping into this game, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Starks with the steal.
A steal!
To take the lead. Got it.
And one!
And he was especially aggressive on his team.
What a steal by Starks, and the finish and the and one. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
McKinney's checked in.
Oh my gosh, John Starks. MVP chance?
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
2-point game.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Wrestler's a three. The shot is up.
What a bad shot.
The Clippers leading.
Like a really bad shot.
Now here is Starks. Now Cummings. Nice use of the gonna switch here. Marshall's checked in. The latest now from our sideline reporter David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Marshall. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Misses the three. Jordan working it over. Jordan is doubled. It's deflected. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Jordan almost threw that thing away. He threw that pass so poorly. What the heck? What the heck? This game should be well in hand. But this, this is kind of fun to watch, I gotta say. The gameplay, CPU v CPU this year, is a lot better than it was in previous years. I am enjoying watching this. They're playing some good ball. That Piataski guy is missing every single shot. MVP. Is it him or Starks that's the MVP? I'm trying to figure it out. Who's the MVP? Is it him or Starks? Because y'all were chanting MVP for Starks about 25 seconds ago. And look, Starks did something amazing, but you don't just chant MVP like this.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are
That is one of the coolest experiences. The crowd chanting feels so real and so alive. I really love what 2K did there. 13 seconds left. This game is over. Hakeem had himself a day, but it did not matter come the end, because John Stark with the steal to really seal the game, to really turn the tides and put us above. Did it not save? Oh, it saved. Don't worry. Oh, it didn't save. That's bummy. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was looking at the wrong game. It did save. See? No, it didn't. That's not the right score. Why didn't it save? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but like, what the heck? 2-2, 3-1, 3-2, 3-2, 3-3, 3-3. Whoa. Whoa, I thought the Clippers were going to easily be able to take on these Mavericks. Who do they even got? Aguirre and Kidd, but Kidd's hurt. Kidd's hurt, but they're going to win it anyway. The Clippers and Michael Jordan get eliminated. Wow. LeBron, do not lose Game 7. Do not lose Game 7, LeBron. Oh, no. Oh, they got it. They got it well in hand. They got it not well in hand, but they got it. Oh, facing the Charlotte Hornets. Michael Carter Williams' father, Brent Barry, and Alonzo Mourning face off against LeBron James and the Funky Bulls, the Funky Bunch Bulls. I got faith. We got to face off against the Mavericks. This is the team that knocked out the Clippers just 2 rounds ago. Jason Kidd is fully healthy. Joe Dumars is a 91 overall. Mark Aguirre, Jamal Mashburn, and Odin Polynice. Yo, when they drafted him, I flamed them. I cooked them for drafting him. I said, why would you draft a dude like that? And here he is. Here he is. We win Game 1. And LeBron James goes out there and puts on 46. Game 2. LeBron James goes out there and puts on 47. Game 3. LeBron James puts on 37. And Game 4. There is no stopping LeBron James right now. He is second championship in 4 tries. Second finals MVP. And that's incredible. The second half of LeBron's career here, sort of turning up a notch. Okay? He's turning it up a notch. So let's see if Jordan wants to retire. He's getting pretty old. I don't know how much longer we're going to have Jordan for. Historic. Players will wear NBA jerseys during the All-Star game. That's pretty cool. And a bunch of new logos. And again, this is the draft lottery you want to win. We're talking Kobe Bryant. We're talking Allen Iverson. We're talking the top 10 picks that are all worthwhile. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? I don't even want to watch. Kobe Bryant's going to be a Boston Celtic. He's going to be in green. Green and white. With the clover. He's not going to be a Laker. Kobe Bryant's going to be a Boston Celtic. No. It can't be. Oh, no! He's wearing number 12. How fitting. Half the number of 24. For the Boston Celtics. Wow. That's incredible, truly. Let's see who goes number 2 to the Orlando Magic. Let's see. Probably AI? Yeah, AI. Ray Allen goes number 3. He gotta go north. That's a shame. Steve Nash goes number 4 to Vancouver. The Atlanta Hawks are trading number 5 overall pick to the Boston Celtics, who just drafted Kobe Bryant. They're trading away Arvydas Sabonis and R. Williams for this pick. They are pairing Kobe Bryant with... Oh no. Who's going to be with Kobe? The Boston Celtics are now on the clock. Number 5 overall pick. They just drafted Kobe Bryant. Who are they going to take? Boston is going to ruin everything. I can't believe it. So they got Kobe and they got a power forward to run with Kobe. I can't believe it. Marcus Camby. Stop. I don't like that pose. Let's see who the Lakers pick up. Stephon Marbury. That's kind of cool. Starbury out there in LA. Starbury out there is our rival now. The Houston Rockets select Kerry Kittles. He's a dog. I love Kerry Kittles. I love Ben Wallace. Would have loved either of those on either of our teams, but I don't know. Sim to user pick. I think we're like way down. Yeah. Clippers select. The Clippers are trading their first round pick and their second round pick next year to the Warriors for extra large lever. That kind of seems fair to me, to be honest. That kind of seems fair. And they use it to draft Shandon Anderson, 6'6" guard. Not a bad pick. Bulls are up. The Bulls are trading their 96 first round pick for a 77 overall power forward. Yeah, we accept that trade. Who are they going to take? There's no way it's a 77. There's no way it's a 77. Ethan Rentizas. Yeah, we made out big time. This Ethan kid, or not Ethan, this Efthymoios kid is only a 70. We got ourselves a 77 for that pick. We got ourselves a 77 for that pick. Jeffrey Blake, former second-round pick in 1991. He's a 2-year player. He averaged 7 points last year in Atlanta. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. Who's a free agent? Shaq. Big time Shaq is a free agent. Whoa. 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 Shaq to the Heat. Wow. Does Shaq go to the Heat though? Or does he go back home? He went right on back home. Alonzo went right on back home. Did I sign anybody as the Bulls? PJ Brown. I think he's a re-sign. Clippers got John Starks. They needed to get John Starks back on that team after what he did for them. Let you not forget me, okay? LeBron James is going back up in the world, and Michael Jordan is going down in the world. I mean, the Clippers still have a semi-deeper team, but LeBron James is a way better player than Michael Jordan at this pace. overall wise. He needs, I don't know, let me know down below. At what point does MVPs and championships get outweighed? At what point does does 7 MVPs outweigh 4 NBA championships? I don't know. Let me know down below what your opinion is. 4 championships and 1 MVP, or 2 championships and 7 MVPs. And I don't think LeBron's done winning championships. Also, I kind of got over the whole purple. Kind of got over that. It's okay. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. I mean, I wish I don't really have any strong feelings about it anymore. I'm looking at it now, remembering that I had really strong feelings about it before, and I don't know if I still hold those same feelings, so don't hold that against me, because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence. You guys love. Oh, here we go. Here's a trade. Dikembe Mutombo goes to the Sixers. He's a 43 overall and a second-round pick. For what? Yes, I'm so happy to see Mutombo be a Sixer, but why is he a 43 overall? Oh, that's just him? That's just where he is now? So, 3 years into his career, he is like a 78 overall. And then his 4th year, he goes to a 41 overall? What happened to him in Vancouver? What happened to my man in Vancouver? Don't know, but that was a weird trade. Chris Webber picks up an MVP award. Steve Nash wins Rookie of the Year. Wow. With all those great rookies, Steve Nash gets it over Kobe in Boston, over AI in Orlando. Wow. Shaq wins Defensive Player of the Year. And yeah, those Bucks are pretty dominant, huh? Those Bucks are pretty dominant. LeBron's still making the first teams. Jordan hasn't made it in a while. And to be honest, yep, Jordan's team did not even make the playoffs this year. Oh no. Oh no. Jordan's hurt, isn't he? Yeah, Jordan's hurt. He broke his right kneecap, and they missed the playoffs. He's 34 years old. Will he even come back? I don't know. We are the 6th seed. We should beat this team. Yup. Who's on the Knicks? We should beat this team. We don't. We didn't. Yeah, we didn't. That team's not even that good. Why did we lose to that team? The Milwaukee Bucks bringing home Chris Webber gets the Finals MVP. I mean, I guess Chris Webber really is just a dog right now. He's really carrying this team to the Finals. He's got really solid players around him. 82, 81, 80, 82, 80, 79, 76. He's got a solid team. It's no wonder they won 62 games in the championship. It's no wonder. I gotta go see the rookie report. Kobe Bean Bryant. The Washington Bullets is getting changed to the Washington Wizards. They won a couple championships with John Stockton, and they're changing their name now. All these other teams are, changing their logo and floors and stuff. Raise your hand if you want to win the draft lottery this year. My hand is fully raised because I really want to win the draft lottery to get one of these guys. Timmy D, Tracy McGrady, both of those, we're into it. The Utah Jazz, who have been an arch enemy of mine. Why do I hate them so much? I think it was early on when Clyde Drexler snaked the Blazers to join the Jazz. I think ever since then, I was like, yo, I hate the Jazz. We are no longer fans of the Jazz. But the Clippers have a 0.6% chance, and for that reason, let's lock in. Come on, Clippers. Come on. Jump. All right, the Raptors get it. Good for them. The Wizards, good for them. I like that logo. And the Spurs stay getting number 3 overall pick. Timmy D goes number 1. He has to go up north. It's really a big, big shame because we'll probably never hear about him again. Chauncey Billups goes number 2. And Tracy McGrady goes number 3. Why did they not take Tracy McGrady? The Clippers take Steven Jackson. That's a great pick to pair with MJ near the end of his career there. The Warriors are trading their first round pick for Clyde Drexler. I love it. Clyde Drexler is getting tossed around. Who wants him next? Raise your hand. Why is your hand raised? Why did you raise your hand? Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking right at you, breaking the fourth wall right now. Why did you raise your hand? That's weird. That's weird. Put your hand down. Why is it still up? All right. 14th overall pick. Who are the Celtics going to pair with Kobe Bryant and Sharif Abdul-Rahim? Oh, I spammed it. I didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't mean to spam that. Oh, no, here we go. 14th overall pick. Oh, it's kind of weak. It's kind of weak. They're just trading the 14th overall pick this year. They get next year's first round pick and a second overall pick this year. So let's see who the Kings are picking up. They wasted all them draft picks for Mo Miles. Fabrizio Oberto? Are you kidding me? Fabrizio Oberto? Fabrizio Oberto. This dude's a dog. LeBron's got himself a new center. Fabrizio. It's me, Fabrizio. I really can't get over that name. Fabrizio. He's 6'10". He's from Argentina. 71 overall. Let's see those attributes. Okay. Look, can you rebound? You can play defense. Can you block? Not really. Can you rebound? Not really. What are you good for? Fabrizio. That's what he's good for. He's good for pronouncing his name. We're keeping him around, right? Nope. Oh, yes. Yes, we are keeping him around. Fabrizio. All right. Free agents. Chris Webber, after winning an MVP and a finals MVP and a finals championship, he's a free agent. He can go get any money he want to get. Is he going to join the Spurs, who have Tracy McGrady? Is he going to join the Celtics with Kobe Bryant? Oh, boy, howdy, is that exciting. Oh, boy, howdy, is that exciting. Arvydas Sabonis is still a free agent. All right, let's see. Where did Chris Webber sign? He signed with the Milwaukee Bucks. He stayed put. I really wish he didn't stay put. Chicago spent some money. They didn't spend it in the right spots, but they spent it. Jordan's really tanking. This team is going to be bad soon. How many years left does he have on the contract? Because he may be retiring soon. Oh, he's got 3 years left. What, in real life, he retired in like 02 or like 03? He retired in like 03? So he might sign another contract. He might. LeBron is not moving. His team is getting worse, but they really got to probably trade for somebody out there in Chicago. Chris Webber, back-to-back MVP seasons. Tim Duncan, Rookie of the Year, up north. Scottie Pippen, Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant and Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Are you kidding me? This team's insane. LeBron's run is over. Why is LeBron's run over? They didn't make the playoffs. LeBron didn't make the playoffs. Did he miss a bunch of games? He missed like 20 games. Oh, that's not good. We don't have anybody in the playoffs. This is so weird. We don't have anybody. Are we Boston fans? Yeah, certainly we're Boston fans. Wait, you remember in the very beginning when I said you'll never hear me say that I'm a Boston fan, bro? Replay that clip. I'm certainly not going to cheer for the Celtics. That's for sure. Okay? Hear me here and hear me now. You ain't never gonna hear me cheer for the damn Celtics. Replay that clip because now I look silly as hell that I just said that. I look silly as hell that I just said that. But I only said that because of Kobe Bryant. Because of Kobe Bean Bryant. So, you know what? Shut the hell up and let's move on. They win the first round. They lose in the second round. Okay. Maybe we're Shaq fans. Shaq. But then again, Karl Malone. But we can maybe look past it. How is Zeke still playing? He's the last of a dying breed. Lakers win. Shaq gets MVP. That's incredible. 24-17. Anyone retire? Magic. Worthy. Scott. Sleepy. Hall of Fame. Magic Johnson gets elected into the Hall of Fame. There was once a time where we considered this guy the GOAT. Where we considered this guy hijacking the video with what he did early on in this video. However, he kind of fell off the cliff. You know, he has 2 championships, 3 MVPs, and 2 finals MVPs. LeBron has 2 championships, 7 MVPs, and 2 final MVPs, and 4 Defensive Player of the Years. Jordan has 4 finals, 1 MVP, 4 finals MVPs, 1 Defensive Player of the Year. So it's unfortunate, but Magic, no, I am sorry. You are not the GOAT, my friend. You are not the GOAT. You put your name in the hat for a period of time, and we all appreciate you for that, my friend. Thank you, Magic Johnson. Mid-level exception to the salary cap. This is amazing. Now we are going to be able to bring in a good player to help LeBron. That's great. Oh, that's really great. I mean, not that we could do anything. Like I said, I'm not Le GM. I would love to be Le GM. Celtics. Why am I following the Celtics all the time? We got Clippers or Bulls? Well, nothing for our guys, but we had to give it a try. We had to give it a good try. Nothing there. We move. Vince Carter to Miami. In real life, he got drafted as far north as you can go. In our sim, he got drafted as far south as you can go. Dirk Nowitzki gets drafted to Utah. This would have been a good one to win, boys. Paul Pierce goes to Houston. This is an amazing draft class. Antoine Jameson joins Allen Iverson in Orlando. Who the heck is that? Ugly ass face looking at me like that. I would tell him to close his lips, but it looks like they're negatively closed. Like, what the heck? The Spurs and Pacers are trading. Pacers get this pick and a second-round pick next year for Zeke Thomas and Danny Manning. Let's see who they select with this pick. Pacers got rid of 282 overalls for this draft pick, number 7 overall. This is kind of massive. And they waste it on Rafer Alston. Yikes. Couldn't be me. Am I higher, alright? Couldn't be me. Rashard Lewis. I would have much rather had Rashard Lewis than whoever the hell that was. Price Marlton or whatever that guy's name was. Larry Hughes. Let's see who the Clippers get. Brad Miller. He looks like he hides. That's all I'm going to say. He looks like he hides. And the Chicago Bulls are on the clock, and they select Rafe Lorenz. What a great pick. I feel like all they've been drafting is power forwards to pair with LeBron. And it is good. You do got to, get some big men to pair with LeBron, but I don't know, maybe a shooter? Maybe someone that can hit the 3 ball? Let's see what the Celtics take. Jason Williams. Oh my gosh. Jason Williams, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett. Clippers take Cliff Duncan, Tim Duncan's estranged brother. We got a really good pick as the Chicago Bulls. 76 overall. Ain't nobody down here is that high. Besides that guy. Just don't ignore that I said that and you saw that. But like, look around what we drafted. He's the best guy. Free agency time. Jason Kidd, free agent. Gary Payton, Jalen Rose, Mark Price. Let's see where everyone lands. Remember, each team has a mid-level exception. That came down to it. All right, he goes back. Well, he betrays Denver to go to Trailblazers. Do I get anybody with the Bulls? Negative. Do the well, actually, 278s. Terry Cummings, Fred Hoiberg. Can't believe Cummings is back somehow. My boy came back home. Oh, he was never gone. He's been a lifer. He's been a lifer. I am so glad he's been a lifer. I really haven't been paying attention to them because they've sucked, but Jordan's kind of fallen off the face of a cliff. He hasn't picked up no more MVPs. He hasn't picked up no more finals wins, no more depoys. He's probably going to retire. LeBron's getting worse. Jordan's becoming a role player. He's still the best player on the team. But, you know, on LeBron's team, he'd be a role player. The Suns are trading Arvydas Sabonis for M. Brown and a second-round pick. The Toronto Raptors are trading Mark Jackson. No, they're trading Rolando Chapman. The Raptors are trading Rex Chapman and a second-round pick to the Hawks for Mark Jackson and a top 3 first-round pick, protected pick. They did it. The Bulls did it. They went out and they got a shooter. I've been begging for them to get a shooter. In fact, when Drazen Petrovic was drafted 1 pick ahead of me, not that I could have even been able to draft him, but he was picked 1 pick ahead of when we could have taken him. I've been wanting him to get back onto the team. So I'm so glad to see him on the team. I'm so glad to see we didn't even really have to give nothing up, and we're getting a second-round pick. Drazen, welcome to the squad. You know you're going to make a massive difference immediately. You know, it's so immediate. Let's see. Game 1, he hits 4 shots. Who does that game 1 with a new squad? Nobody. Game 2, 5 shots. Game 3, he had 3 shots. Yeah, Drazen's a dog. Welcome to the team. I don't care about the numbers. He's a dog. Welcome. Don't forget about the haters. We're going to go out there and win a championship. Power rank number 1. LeBron's got to go get another chip to add to his resume. Because right now he's 2 for 4. He's behind Jordan. Jordan's 4 for 4, and it's honestly, it's impressive how realistic that turned out to be. Jordan never losing in the finals, 4 for 4. Let's see who's going to pull out this MVP. Is Chris Webber going to be able to do it the 3 times in a row? Is LeBron going to be able to pull one in near the end of his career? To pull in number 8, his 8th MVP. LeBron James, averaging 29 points. This is incredible work. Incredible stuff LeBron's doing here at the age of 33. He literally had a worse year than last year, but won MVP. How does that make sense? He didn't win MVP last year. Chris Webber did. Chris Webber did. And LeBron had a way better season than Chris Webber did last year. So riddle me that. Clippers are back into the playoff picture. Happy to see them back. They got to face, a rival in the first round, and they're probably going to lose. Stephon Marbury, Shaquille O'Neal. But, yeah, this Clippers team sucks. They haven't done a thing. They haven't done a thing to make this team better in the past couple years. They kind of just been hoping that they'd get their glory days of Michael Jordan and John Starks back. It ain't gonna happen. Wait a minute. First off, don't know what happened there. Clippers lose 3-0. Why are they down? Who over here is beating us? Nobody. So this game right here has to be a win. No if, and, or buts about it. LeBron James, you need to go out there and score 78 points. I ain't even joking. You better hit 50 at least. If you don't hit 60, I'm going to be a little upset. 26? I'm angry. I'm not happy about that. I'm not a happy camper, LeBron. You better go out here and show me. Show me you're a dog. Show me you want to win, LeBron. Show me you got it, LeBron. He got it. He got it. He got it. You want to know why he got it and why I'm so confident saying he got it? Look who's on his team right now. Not a single 80 overall player. Not a single 80 overall player. Not a single 80 overall player. This guy, I mean, we can't even consider this guy an 83 overall. He averages less than 7 points. He's got 180 overall player on the team, and he's dogging. Jordan didn't do that. Jordan always had the help. Jordan needed Cummings, right? What's Jordan without Cummings? Who has LeBron had? Who has LeBron had? I don't know. That's a fair point. It's a fair point that we are going to break down right here, right now. 4 for 4 in the finals, but he had a 90 overall player by his side every step of the way. LeBron never had that. LeBron's best player was like an 80-something, 85, never even higher than that. 8 MVPs, 4 Defensive Player of the Years, 2 finals and 2 finals MVPs. If he can put another finals under his belt here, another finals MVP under his belt here, he has to take out the Celtics. If he can slay the Celtics, if LeBron can slay the Celtics all by himself, well, hold on. Eldridge Rakasner and Drazen Petrovic just carried us to a Game 1 victory by 1 point. A 1-point victory. Whoa. Game 2, LeBron takes over. LeBron takes over. Nothing you could do about it, Kobe. Nothing you could do about it, bruh. Next up. 3-0? 3-0 with this team? 3-0 with this team against that team? They had Kobe Bean. They had Kevin Garnett. We didn't have a single 80. We had LeBron James and P.P. Brown. He ain't no 83, bro. He averages 7 points. All right, well, he averages 8 points. And of course, it's gonna be y'all. Isn't it fitting? Isn't it fitting? The Utah Jazz. Want to get this work? Well, hold on now. Hold on, because something ain't right. Okay, see? That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That right there. 3-point win. Dude, Rick Hassner is just killing it. Steve Kerr's on this team. Could you believe that? Could you believe Steve Kerr has made his way back to Chicago? All right, let's see if we could hop into one of these games. I want to see this Rick Hassner fella in action. Maybe we'll get the chance. Maybe we won't. We don't there. It's 3-1. It's not looking like we're going to get the chance at all. Because it's just pure domination. It's just pure Chicago Bull domination. And LeBron James is now 3 for 5 in the NBA Finals. LeBron James is now 3 for 3 with Finals MVPs. And it's going to be hard to convince me that LeBron isn't our GOAT. It's going to be hard. It's definitely not even a close race at this point. And I am so sorry to all of you Jordan lovers, but this is getting bad, my friends. This is getting bad. There's our boy Benoit. He should probably make the Hall of Fame. Look at him. 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. He probably won't make the Hall of Fame, honestly. I thought he did better than that. Does he make the Hall of Fame? Benoit? No. But Hakeem Olajuwon retired? How did I miss that? Hakeem Olajuwon retired. He was drafted in the same year as LeBron James and Michael Jordan was. Remember, he finishes with 1,196 games played, didn't win MVP once, All-Star 14 times, 20.3 points a game, All Defensive First Team 12 times. He had himself a great career. They're going to retire his number. He played all 15-16 seasons with the Sacramento Kings, and Dominique's retiring too. And like I said, I haven't been using that NBA.com stuff, so don't even try to talk to me about the 2K.com stuff. Luxury tax, that's cool. We're getting luxury tax now. None of our guys at all. With the first overall pick of the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Marin Davis. The Clippers select Wally. That's a good pick for them. And the Bulls, yeah, no. They did face off once in the finals and Jordan won. So, but again, we're coming to this conclusion that LeBron had not as good of a team. Kevin Garnett's a free agent. Let's see if anything gets shaken up. I mean, our LeBron teams never signed anybody. Never really signed anybody. Tony Kukoc comes home. That makes a lot of sense. It's another power forward, though. I'm scared to look at the amount of power forwards that we have on this team. Vin Baker. See? Okay, the Clippers are using some money. Clippers just got a lot better. 79, 79, 77. They'll be an okay team. Out there. LeBron's still holding a 93 overall. An amazing Fabrizio. Oi, Fabrizio. He averaged 3 points last year. Not terrible. He has a way bigger role. This year. Timberwolves are trading BJ Armstrong and getting a first-round pick and Naz Muhammad back in return. The Bulls started off 10-1 and since then have been pretty trash. Like really, really, really bad. So I wonder if somebody got hurt. Wonder if there'll be a trades. There won't be any trades. So I'll check in with y'all when we got ourselves an MVP. Kevin Garnett brings in his very first MVP award with the Boston Celtics. Baron Davis Rookie of the Year. Antoine Jamison wins Sixth Man of the Year down there with Allen Iverson. Nope. Yeah, with Allen Iverson down there in Orlando. LeBron James picking up a sneaky 5th Defensive Player of the Year. That right there is interesting, my friends. Giving him number 5 Defensive Player of the Years in his career. That is incredible. The Bulls missed the playoffs. LeBron won Defensive Player of the Year on a team that lost 45 games. And the Michael Jordans... Who's leading this team? Vin Baker is carrying the Clippers and Michael Jordan to the number 1 seed in the West. Nope, I'm not allowed to look at NBA.com. I saw that and I hated everything about it. I never want to use NBA.com. They had 55 wins. 55 wins would have gotten them 3rd place out here, but still better than me. Me being the Bulls because our team should not be this bad, but it is. So let's get through. And our Clippers win. Our Clippers win again. And then they lose. They got to the finals to lose to Chris Webber. It was really a valiant effort, but this Clippers team made it farther than they should have. And that puts a stain. That puts a stain on Michael Jordan's perfect 4-for-4 finals record. He's 4-for-5 now. That, you almost wish you didn't make the finals there, Jordan, if you weren't going to win. That's tough. 4 championships. So now he's 4 for 5. LeBron is 3 for 5. Isaiah Thomas retires. Terry Porter retires. Charles Oakley, Chris Mullin. A lot of these guys drafted after our guys. A lot of these guys drafted after LeBron and Jordan. And LeBron and Jordan are holding in there strong. Isaiah goes to the Hall. Timeout system. Oh, good. Timeouts. Yeah, this draft sucks. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this draft. It sucks. We blew this year for a bad... The Chicago Bulls sucked this year for a bad draft. It was a bad draft. Let's see if they make any trades on draft night. If they know that it's a bad draft like I do. Kenyon Martin. Marcus. Swifty. Jerome. Hito Turkoglu. Oh, I accepted it. Let's see what we got. 2 first-round picks for Brad Daughtry and Anthony Parker. That is an interesting. That is interesting. Seattle gets 2 first-round picks, and Brad goes out east. Jamal Crawford just got picked before us. And Quentin Richardson, that's a good pick for Chicago. A first for a first and Pope. If that's really what y'all want to do, I ain't going to say no. Right? We all can agree that that was a silly trade. But I ain't going to say no. Kobe Bryant's a free agent. Hopefully we can get him out of where he is. Ray Allen, free agent. Allen Iverson, free agent. Starbury, free agent. Steve Nash, free agent. I have never been more excited for the potential of LeBron James to have money. Does LeGM... No money. If I was the GM, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of these players are getting traded. Maybe I'm packaging these 2 together and these 2 together, and we are trading them for no salary. And then we are going out here and we are giving Kobe Bryant whatever he wants. But I'm not LeGM, so we're going to have to sim through it. And see what happens. He goes home. This isn't home. He's joining... Nope, that's home. Him and Tim Duncan are at home. Everyone went back home. Clippers get a bunch of signs. Jamal Mashburn, Robert Ory. Good signings for the Clippers, who got a surprising first place last season. They surprised a lot of people. They got the first place in the West. LeBron James is aging like fine wine. Wait a minute. Where did Michael Jordan go? Michael Jordan signed with the Phoenix Suns. Oh boy. So we are no longer following the Clippers. He snaked them for the Suns. And the brand new Phoenix Suns edition, Michael Jordan, is a 74 overall. And to be honest, this is most likely his last season. Can he pick up a final championship on a new team? He lost in the finals last season. And decided to, pick it up and move. The Clippers are receiving a first-round pick and Derek Coleman for T. Mills. This Bulls team is so bad. They are not... I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. 13th? No shot. Kevin Garnett wins another MVP. Shaq wins another Defensive Player of the Year. We're going to take a look at these. We see that LeBron's over here on the second team. No Sun. I mean, we didn't really expect Michael Jordan to be doing nothing with that Suns team. But they were the number 2 seed. They're the number 2 seed. Peja Stojakovic carried, I'm assuming. Jordan averaged 9.5 and almost 10 points this year. He was pretty good. 16 minutes. He's taking a reduced role. 73 overall. Averaging 10 points is pretty good. No. LeBron didn't even make the playoffs. So, Jordan has another shot. They win there in the first round. They sweep that second round. Now they're going up against the Dallas Mavericks, who have a very, very good team. Jason Kidd is really all I'm talking about. It's really just Jason Kidd. 1-1, 2-1, Dallas, 2-2. We got a tied up series, 3-2 Dallas. Get it tied. Tied game. We're going to simcast. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that. Go ahead. Let's simulate game. Come on. Come on, Jordan. Make your way to the finals, buddy. You're not going to, are you? No, this is kind of an ass whooping. This is kind of a good old-fashioned runaway railroad. Nothing you could do about that, Jordan. Nothing you could do about that. Even though you tried really hard. 10 points. Does Allen Iverson get it? Indeed. Allen Iverson gets a championship ring that he never got. And would you look at the year, 2001. Just like in real life, his best shot for the championship was in 2001. This time around, he gets it done with a different team in a different city. Michael Jeffrey Jordan has retired. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You averaged 24 points per game. You averaged 24.1 points per game times 1,136 games played. He had 27,377 points over his career. He was an MVP once. He was an All-Star 11 times. He was a Defensive Player of the Year once. He's a 4-time champion out of 5 attempts. He's a 4-time Finals MVP. 7-time All-NBA First Team. 8-time All-NBA Defensive Team. And it's kind of fitting that he's retiring with John Stockton. The man who we also potentially thought was going to be the MVP by the end of this. But he got eclipsed by championships. He never got an MVP. He had less All-Star appearances. He never won Defensive Player of the Year. He had way less points. So John Stockton, he put it in good. I just think LeBron put it in better than both of these dudes. And LeBron's got a couple more years left. G League, you know, maybe LeBron and the boys are going to go out there and get themselves a nice little pick. A nice little pick. They got the 9th odds. Let's see. As long as we're not picked before 9, that would be nice. All right, come on. Someone else. It couldn't have been someone else. We couldn't have jumped. The Clippers get that number 1 overall pick, but Jordan's no longer there. Jordan is no longer there. Let's see who they take with that number 1 overall pick. They're going to take Gilbert Arenas. That would have been a fun matchup to see. Gilbert Arenas and Michael Jordan. We have a trade to announce. Did I accept it? I don't remember doing that. 2K's doing whatever it wants now. Let's see who we take. 9th overall is Zebo. The Junkyard Dog. Zach Randolph. I like Zebo. I'm a big fan of the Junkyard Dog. Why are his eyes closed? No one else's eyes are closed. Why are his eyes closed? Seriously, though, why are his eyes closed? It's a little funky. Some really good free agents. I don't know that the Bulls have any money to sign anybody. 78, 78, 78. It's just not going to do it. It's just not going to do it. It's just this LeGM isn't as good as I would be as a LeGM. You need to know that LeBron James needs someone else. You don't need... Trade Tony. Timberwolves are sending Latrell Sprewell to the Spurs for Harrington and a 2nd-round pick. We are really on the bubble here on if the Bulls are going to make the playoffs or not. They are jumping from 6 to 8 with each win or loss. So, last week of the season coming up here, we are the 6th-ranked team. 2 big losses. We're down to 8th. Oh, no. Oh, did we make it? Did we make the playoffs? Shaq with an MVP. Gilbert Arenas Rookie of the Year. Hito Turkoglu 6th Man of the Year. Shaq with Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. There's LeBron on the 3rd team. And all defensive 1st team again. Wow, LeBron only averaged 20 points this year. And he played all 82 games. And he played more minutes than he did last year. He had less points. And they're the 8 seed. And we got to go up against Ray Allen and Tim Duncan. And who else is on this LeBron team? Nobody. Jake Vushkool. Tony Kukoc. Tim Legler. We're talking about the Tim Legler, the one that like talks on the morning radio stations? That Tim Legler? Alright, y'all, don't be surprised if this is a clean sweep. Don't be surprised. Like I said, don't be surprised when it's a clean sweep. The Grizzlies get the dub. Steve Nash gets Finals MVP. Who else is on this team? Steve Nash, Jerry Stackhouse. They beat up on Penny Hardaway. Tyson Chandler. What a weird universe we're living in. David Robinson and Brad Daughtry make Hall of Fame. New tech? A revamped NBA.com has replaced the old style of NBA.com as the new main way to file teams and stars? Alright, well maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe we'll give it a try next time. Warriors win it again. That's like the third time we've seen the Warriors win it. Yao Ming, Amari Stoudemire, Caron Butler. Yao Ming goes to the Warriors. Amari Stoudemire goes to the Kings. Caron Butler goes to the Sixers. Wow, Dirk, Paul Pierce, Vince. We really need the boys to make a run. Like, what are the finances? -$5 million. Of course. -$5 million. Who is Angel Reese? Andre Reese. Who is Andre Reese? Averaging 5 points, making $5 million. Can he get traded? Angel Reese's bum ass on our taking up all our money. Doesn't let us sign Dirk Nowitzki or Paul Pierce or Vince Carter. No, we got to go get Joe Smith and Evan McLeod and Mike Miller. And I do like Mike Miller a lot. And Fred Hoiberg and Mark Madsen and Travis Best. I don't know, guys. LeBron James is still holding. I mean, this man is really the GOAT. How long is he going to play? How long can he play? How long until he gets outplayed? I don't know. Do the Bulls have one more window to get LeBron another championship? I guess we'll see.
The 2002 NBA season is here, and it's time for the next chapter of greatness. Shaq and Kobe lead the Lakers, chasing a third straight title. But the Kings are hungry. With Chris Webber and Vlade Divac pushing for the top spot. The Spurs are ready to defend their crown with Tim Duncan. And don't count out the rising Nets, led by Jason Kidd. The Lakers may dominate, but the road to the title is filled with challengers. The 2002 NBA season is here. Who will take the throne?
All right, well, that was really cool. Yet again, 3 for 3, pretty cool. But again, Kobe, Jag, them boys ain't gonna three-peat. In fact, in our universe, Kobe doesn't even wear the gold and purple. He's wearing green. It's a real sin. We are officially in the Kobe era. The Charlotte Bobcats are joining the league in 2004. The league expands to 6 divisions. We get social media in 2002. First round of the playoffs now have 7 games instead of 5 games. The Sonics are going to rebrand to the Thunder in 2008. Instant replay in 2002. New floors and you know, Double O's presentation. And see, we're out of the purple. We're back to the white, and I feel like, you know, it's a little more normal. It feels less weird. Power rank, we're 8th. We're going to see. Hopefully the boys make a trade. I'll let you boys know if the boys make a trade or not. But probably not, because the boys we got in the front office are doo-doo. All right, let's see who takes home the MVP this year. Tim Duncan up north. Jay Will wins Rookie of the Year. Zebo wins 6th Man of the Year. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Really, I really love that. Like, really love that we have the 6th Man of the Year. Zebo coming off the bench, playing with LeBron. Jason Kidd is in Miami? Yo, Kobe looks so happy here, bro. Don't you just want to dap him up? What's up, Kobe? What's going on, bro? Man, I love Kobe. Rest in peace, the Mamba. Bulls are made in it. 3 seed. The Bulls made it without LeBron James. Why did the Bulls make it without? How long? He broke his leg. LeBron broke his leg. This is a very good shot. He's not going to be back until the finals. We lose. We lose. Oh my gosh. Injuries. Timberwolves win the finals. Manu Ginobili. Finals MVP. Okay, Manu. Scottie Pippen retires. LeBron is staying strong. Thank goodness the Cavs are getting a new logo. That thing sucks. Magic logo should stay, though. Rockets logo should stay. Well, this is interesting. LeBron 2.0 is about to enter the league. Let's see where he goes. Let's see who gets him. Is it the Clippers? Do you know how ironic it would be if the Clippers get him? They don't. Seattle gets him, which is even more ironic because Seattle was supposed to get that pick. Seattle was supposed to get the pick, the number 1 overall pick. But they didn't. It dropped. And the Clippers got it. And the Bulls got it. And, I mean, we really are coming full circle here. LeBron James. So the Bucks have been dominating, and now they get to go out there and get and add Carmelo Anthony. The Clippers get Dwayne Wade, and the Sixers get Chris Bosh. The Rockets are trading 2 first-round picks, Doug Christie and Ronnie Alston. Rafer Alston. Lo siento. And they select Kirk Heinrich. Luke Ridnour, selected by the Chicago Bulls. Ray Allen is a free agent. Let's see where they all sign. Ray Allen is still a free agent. Jason Terry's a 90 overall? That does not make sense to me. I love Jason Terry from back in the day, but there is no way he was ever a 90 overall. The Bulls are getting a bunch of bums on the team. I mean, these Bulls, LeBron just gets hurt every year. The team stinks. Although this year they're going to be better because they were young before, but Quentin Richardson and Zach Randolph are now in the 80s. And now we're giving LeBron some people to rely on. And this may be a good year for them. This may be a very good year for LeBron James and the Chicago Bulls. Hornets are trading Sura and getting Stevenson back in return. Accept that. And I know I said this was the year of the Bulls, but they've started off pretty slow. 5-6 and they're about 500. So I'll check in with you boys near the end. Hopefully these boys turn it around or make a trade. But just sitting here and doing nothing isn't going to do it. The Suns are getting a first-round pick and Cheeks for Gill and a second-round pick. So other teams are making trades, but the Bulls, how dare they? Clippers are sending Sam Cassell to the Nets for Parks and a second-round pick. The Hawks are getting in a first-round pick for Mim and a second-round pick. The Bulls really turned it around. First place, they did not make any trades, but they just went on some massive win streaks near the end of the season. Kevin Garnett picks up another. This just tripped me out pretty hard, but this is the other LeBron James Defensive Player of the Year. Goes to Shaq as well. He's been picking up depoys and MVPs. Wow, LeBron didn't make it, but Joe Smith did. Our number 1 seeded Chicago Bulls with the most depth we've had in a while. Got to go up against Milwaukee Bucks. They got Carmelo Anthony, Chris Webber. This should be a clean sweep. Wasn't clean, but we'll take it. Who's over here in Golden State? I remember Yao Ming. That's it. All right, who are we facing off here? Ray Allen. He's kind of all by himself here. We take it. Now we go up against Toronto, and Ray Allen snaked Toronto, so it's just Timmy D. And again, we have the depth. We have the depth. As I was editing this video, I found that the Toronto Raptors blew a 3-1 lead in this series. That means LeBron fulfilled the prophecy about 10 to 15 years early. It's a game 7, but we get it. And we're going up against the Kings, like the good old days going up against the Kings. Again, they stick. They stick with their double big man model, and it seems to be working out for them, making it back here. But against us, let's see. Against us, look at Q-Rich. Look at Joe Smith. Look at McLeod, dude. We have a good chance. Bulls with the win. Bulls with the win. These are blowouts, too. These aren't even close. These aren't even close. That's a sweep. That is a sweep, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron James tying Michael Jordan with 4 championships. With 4 finals MVPs. This is what a career for LeBron thus far. If he wants to retire, who would tell him he couldn't? That is the fairy book ending, my guy. But he's pushing it. He's pushing. Bobcats get at it. Bunch of new logos. Spurs, Sixers, Wizards. I don't even know who's in this draft. It's getting to that point of the video where it's like, whew, man, the Bobcats have every pick. No! They took McLeod. They took my starting center. Oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, you sons of bitches. Barry Parker. Listen to the end. That was a waste of a pick. We should have traded that thing. Man, I promise you, we are trading picks if I'm ever in control of one of these. Ray Allen's a free agent. That was a 1-year deal he had. That's weird. He had signed a 1-year deal. The Rockets get him. The Bulls signed nobody. LeBron James coming off of a finals win. He's got 4 of them things. Man, I don't know. I would have retired probably. But he's pushing along into his 20th season. The Nets are sending Cheney to the Raptors for Lewis and a 2nd round pick. And the Bulls are doing pretty good this year as well. 21-10. Alright, let's see who's going to take home this MVP. Could LeBron get number 9? Negative. Kevin Garnett picks up another one. Number 4 for Kevin Garnett. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year. Zach Randolph gets another 6th Man of the Year award. Bulls are the 4 seed. They got through Detroit in the first round. Gets to go up against Kobe Bryant. Kevin Garnett in the 2nd round. We hold a 2-1 advantage. It's tied game. 3-2 us. 4-2. We knock off the number 1 seeded Boston Celtics to go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. (1-1). 2-1 us. 2-2. 3-2 them. 4-2 them. Damn. LeBron tried. LeBron tried, y'all. Lost. Mavericks win it anyway. Hito Turkoglu and Lamar Odom win it anyway. Come on, Bron. That could have been number 5. Does he call it quits? The answer is no. But the Heat get ravaged. Chris Paul, number 1 overall to the Washington Wizards. Danny Granger. Darren Williams. Monte Ellis. Gerald Green. Marv Will. Let's get to our pick there. Salim Stoudemire. And Marcelo Huertas. Alright. That's enough of that bullshit. See what happens in free agency. Gilbert Arenas goes home. Paul Pierce snakes the Rockets, goes to the Grizzlies. Ben Wallace goes home. Keith Van Horn comes to the Bulls? Are you kidding me? The Bulls got somebody for once this entire video? And they get Evan McLeod back. Huh. Yeah, you'd want to try and steal him, do you? But no, we get him back. We get him back. He went to free agency and he said, they stole me in the draft. That wasn't fair. I'm going back to my boys. Look at the Bulls. Reloading. But LeBron James left. LeBron James left. LeBron James went to the Cavaliers. What? What the fuck? They just loaded up. They just loaded up. The Bulls just got so good. Wow. LeBron's going home for one last season. He's finishing his farewell tour in Cleveland. Wow. That's crazy. Ron Artest, LeBron James, Kurt Thomas, Nene. Where's the... they're missing something over that E, or that N. They're missing something. Jeff Foster. I mean, they're not going to be good. This Bulls team is going to be good, though. If only LeBron had stayed. I don't think they wanted him to stay. I think they booted him out the door for some reason. He just won a chip with y'all. And y'all couldn't let him stay till the end of his career. That is messed up. Drop a like if you think that's messed up. Let's see who's going to bring home this MVP. My guess, Kevin Garnett. Gilbert Arenas brings in an MVP. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year. Boris Diaw, 6th Man. Ben Wallace, Depoy. Dwight Howard, Most Improved. That's interesting. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the 7th seed. J.R. Smith and Tim Duncan going up against LeBron off the bench for his hometown team. Let's see how it goes. Not good. Not good. Simulate the playoffs. I think LeBron retires. I don't know. Carmelo winning a... Whoa, that's crazy. Good for you, Melo. And there it is.
LeBron James.
There it is. Give it up for LeBron. 22-year pro.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot!
22-year pro. 40 years old. Let's go check out his stats. 1,518 games played. He averaged 27.8 points over that span, which puts him at a total of 42,200 points. So, yeah. He broke the scoring record again. He broke it by 4,000 points. So, yeah, he's a dog. No doubt about it. The 8-time MVP. The 18-time All-Star. The 5-time Defensive Player of the Year. The 4-time champion. The 4-time Finals MVP. He went 4 for 6 in the finals. All-NBA first team 14 times. Second team 1 time. Third team 1 time. All-NBA defensive first team 14 times. Rookie of the Year. He won that over Jordan. And would you look at that? The Chicago Bulls retiring number 23 for LeBron James. That is a cursed image. I mean, I think when it's all said and done, are the numbers even close? Are they even close? I think going into this, we had the question of who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT in 2K? Who does 2K think is the GOAT? We have these debates all the time. LeBron wouldn't be able to play back then. But he just did. Not only did he just do that, he dominated. 8-time MVP, 4-time champion, 5-time Defensive Player of the Year. He dominated. It wasn't Jordan's era. It was LeBron's era. Why? I mean, Jordan did face LeBron in the finals once, and Jordan got the best of it. He did win that series, and he did sweep that series, if I recall correctly. So that adds something to it, but I think individually, LeBron 8 MVPs to MJ's 1. LeBron's 5 depoys to MJ's 1. That right there puts LeBron ahead of Jordan. And they both had 4 finals and 4 finals MVPs. So without a shadow of a doubt, LeBron is better. He scored about 25,000 more points than Jordan. And I think this case is closed. You can go into any argument confidently saying and knowing that LeBron James is the GOAT. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let me know who you guys think is the undeniable GOAT after this video. Was it LeBron? Was it Michael Jordan? Maybe it was John Stockton or Magic Johnson. Let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like and subscribe button. It's been your boy Buck, and I'm out of here. Until next time, adios.